This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
Jedi. Not by a long shot. But I've been a part of that journey. A journey built on teamwork, on determination, on hope. In a land of giants, hope ignites in blue. With a legend from the past, who could spark a new generation. Green brings a wisdom, vital in the trenches of battle, against all odds. They must give everything they've got.
Jets, Jets, Jets.
Jets, 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 Jets.
JETS, 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 Jets.
Together, we can rule the galaxy.
The Force will be with you, always.
What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? How's everyone doing? Let's go. Let's get right into it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is JETS-ALORIAN podcast here. It is game week, game number 4. What's up? How is everyone doing today? Now, I'm reacting over a song that I saw on the pregame show on the CBS pregame show. They put a cringe-worthy song there. The way he was singing to it didn't make sense. The words, the lyrics. I creative. He's an artist, but it just didn't go with the Jets. That he tried to rhyme with the Jets and what's going on. I was watching it. I was like, Dom, you saw that, right, Dom? What the hell? That was a bad song there on the pre-show. My goodness. But let's talk about tonight. Let's talk about this afternoon right now. The Jets taking on the Denver Broncos. Bo Nix and company, a rivalry that had a little storyline last year and continues over this year with Hackett, Peyton, the back and forth shots 2 years ago. I know the Jets played them last season. The one thing I'm worried about this storyline, I need Elijah Vera Tucker to come out healthy. This was the year last year, knock on wood, that hopefully Elijah Vera Tucker doesn't get injured. He got injured in the Denver game last year. Hopefully he stays healthy and he comes out of it, our offensive line. But the point of the storylines here, we got the offensive coordinator against the coach. Now Rodgers is going to play. Will Rodgers light up the Denver Broncos? But Broncos is a good defensive team. They have a rookie quarterback in Bo Nix. Bo Nix did some nice stuff against Tampa. Now the Jets defense can't take it lightly. Just because you get on the field against a rookie quarterback doesn't mean you're going to win. You have to still put in the work, and you still got to make your play and your tackles. So it's going to be a fun afternoon game. One of the few afternoon games this year at 1 o'clock for the New York Jets. They, with Aaron Rodgers, they become a primetime type of team where we're going to see them primetime, and we're going to get to see them later in the evening where the whole nation is going to be watching majority of the Jet game, but this is an afternoon game. A little weather. It started off nicely, but it looks like precipitation. Of course, with Helene, with the feeder bands all across here. Living in Florida, it did a number, or even up and down North Carolina, Atlanta, Tennessee, and so forth. Let's see who Vegas likes here. Now I had sunny in the beginning, and I checked it on it at 9:30 in the morning. It looks like it's partly cloudy with some rain. The Jets are a -7 favorite, 420 on the money line, over and under 39.5 points. You know what I tell you guys? Bet with your head, not over your head, and good luck with your bets. And all those that are doing your parlays or your fantasy drafts, good luck on a fantasy draft, your fantasy points, as well as those knockout pools. So good luck with everyone. I got the inactive list here. Of course, Izzy Bakanda, Gerard Bernard, CJ Mosley's out, Carter Warren, Morgan Moses, and others. We'll leave those because they don't hardly play much. I want to highlight this here. When injuries comes opportunities for others to step up and get playing time, and no one has taken much more advantage of his time on the field as in Will McDonald, as well as Sherwood. McDonald and Sherwood on the defense has taken an opportunity to step up, next man up mentality, and be prepared and ready to be called, tapped on. Yes, it's a small sample size. It's 2 games, maybe 3 for some of these guys. But they're making the most of their snaps on the field, where, yes, we know we have a ongoing situation with Hassan Reddick. When is Hassan Reddick coming back on this team? He's losing Uber's amount of money each time he doesn't sign or he doesn't play on the field. And he has to be in by a certain, I believe, week 6, if I'm not mistaken, guys. If not, this contract, he's still with the Jets for another year. If he wants to get to free agency, he has to get on the field and get some snaps. So I wonder when that conflict gets resolved and restored, because we could use the extra body on the defensive end, Hassan Reddick, especially if he wants to play for a contract and make money. Nothing motivates a professional athlete even more greater than trying to get that bag. 29-year-old looking to make that money. I thought the Jets were going to sign him. And look, listen, Breece Hall hasn't done anything to write home about in Philadelphia either. So it's not like we're missing Breece Hall's play from last season, but he hasn't lightened it up in Philadelphia neither. Breece Hall is a pass rusher, where Hassan Reddick is a 3-down player. I get it, and not to sound redundant when we mentioned that, and we'll see where Hassan Reddick will show up here. Let's talk about this afternoon game. Now, if you're watching along everyone for the first time, we'll do a little play-by-play reaction. We ask you to react with us. We ask you to participate in the chat. What do you see? What do you don't like? What do you see from Saleh as a head coach? What do you would have done different? What do you see from Rodgers throwing the football? How's the defense playing? All that good stuff. Also, if you're living outside of the New York metropolitan area, that's where we do the watch-alongs. I live in Orlando. We'll watch the games together. If you don't have the NFL ticket, it's expensive. We watch along. I'll try to get a scoreboard going, and also what the plays are going, so you can follow along with us. We ask you to participate with us as much as possible, and let's have fun. I'm a Jet fan trying to call a Jet game as a fan from a fan. So let's get right into it. So let's go. Let's have fun. You got Denver. Icy Pods like Denver winning. Hey, that's a nice upset for Denver, going across country, going in the East Coast, different time zone. But you know what? They have to stop the tandem of Breece Hall and Brandon Allen. They have a hell of a running attack. My boss is a Denver fan. Shout out to Dave. I'm a Denver fan. Yeah, no problem. Hey, you're more than welcome. No, you're not going to listen from me as a host. You're not going to get cursed at. You're not going to get slandered. As long as you're respectful, we could get that friendly watch along experience back and forth as a Denver fan. And listen, if you're up, again, as long as it's respectful, with colorful, with good language, no colorful stuff that I gotta unban you and stuff. But you're more than welcome. And I ask the Jet fans as well to be cordial to the Denver fan as well. Yes, we're definitely going to be respectful for the opposing fans as well, and we're almost ready to kick off here. I'll start getting into. Here we go. I'm excited. Marquee matchups. Marquee matchup here: Garrett Wilson versus your cornerback Patrick Surtain. Garrett Wilson is trying to become a player of the Jets here, who is the leader on the offense on the wide receiver. But here's a big game where Mike Williams, but I don't know how much they're going to feature because with the weather, Mike Williams, a lot of back shoulders throws, keeping him safe with some kind of like training wheels for Mike Williams. Will they trust Mike Williams to open it up? One thing about Mike Williams is he gets injury prone, coming off of an injury, but with the inclement weather, I don't know if they're going to go to a Mike Williams here with the weather where a slippage or something overextending, and then you lose Mike Williams with his history of injuries. This is going to be a two running back attack. Who could dominate the line of scrimmage when it comes to the defense with the linemen, offensive defenseman linemen? If the Jets continue to be the number so far here in 4 weeks of the season, they're the number one third down team in the NFL. They have to continue that success. What that means is they're keeping the opposing defense on the field longer, while the Jets defense get enough rest where they could go in there and pin their ears back, get to the quarterback, get their offense back on the field, and then you time of possession is key, and also field positioning with the punting attack, the kickoff, the kicking attack, all that. It's a three-facet game, three special teams, defense and offense, and if the Jets are going that put together well, they might not be the greatest in all those categories, but if you're good at good and do your job individual, all those units, you're going to be in position to win. Especially in the NFL, when it comes down to 1 or 2 possession games, you want to have that advantage going into the fourth quarter. So we're almost about to kick off here. Waiting for that scoreboard to come up so I could highlight it there and we could see it. You could watch along and see. Again, thank you everyone that's watching us on the Rumble app. Salute everyone in Rumble. Salute everyone on Truvo, Kick, Instagram Live. Good afternoon, Instagram Live. How you guys doing? We are on the Twitter X machine. Salute to everyone. Twitch as well. The YouTube channel. What's up? Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and share, as well as on our Facebook page. What's going on? All the different platforms that are watching us this afternoon. Again, if you're far away from the New York metropolitan area, we'll try to get you as close as possible. Feel like you're at the game, and we'll keep you posted all around the scores as well. This is a fan from a fan trying to talk football, Jets football, in the JETS-ALORIAN podcast. This is the way, indeed. We definitely can't wait to see the Jets on offense. Good to see. Speaking of offense, boy, we got our old guy there, Zach Wilson, in the building. They showed him earlier at the 50-yard line having a conversation with Rodgers. Poor Zach. I mean, some of it is his fault. There's equal going around because he's just not a good quarterback. But damn, the Jets try to give him opportunities. He could have taken the reins, and I just couldn't complete the easy short underneath passes with Zach. I mean, it was a mixer of bad circumstances when it comes to Zach Wilson. But you could say the same thing. Look at Sam Darnold, the way he's flourished here. Yes, he's been on other stops elsewhere, but Sam Darnold now coming to his own with the Vikings. I'm hoping next week when we see him, we could really take the mirror out and show him the mirror who he really is from Sam Darnold. But you know what? Nothing but success not against the Jets for Sam next week in London. But we're talking about here Zach Wilson and Bo Nix, the rookie. I wonder what Salah's going to have with Obrick. Salah and Obrick, what game plan they have on the rookie. Are they going to have a spy to see if he wants to run with the football, especially with the weather? Is they going to be run heavy? Are they going to load the box? Are they going to trust Sauce Gardner and DJ Reed on the outside one-on-one and load the box and stop the run and take the run away and possibly have the young rookie quarterback make some mistakes? The under coverage or the extra man. It's all interesting to see cover 2. We'll see what they'll do here if he's able to read Salah's defense, Bo Nix, and it's against the offensive line. If they give him enough time to read and react, all those things is going to be interesting. That's the chess game. Will Payton try something different? Will he open the playbook a little more and trust his rookie quarterback to make a certain plays or roll him out? Roll him out on a roll. He could either run option with Bo Nix. All those good questions there. don't know too much of the Denver offensive attack, but maybe those are the type of things, the way he would move Drew Brees out of the pocket, roll him out. I wonder if that's something he's going to incorporate with Bo Nix. Does he see that with a younger athletic quarterback? And, is he going to try to implement that? We'll find out this afternoon. We're in the final commercial. We'll probably get the kickoff pretty much soon. And again, I'm waiting for the scoreboard with the game action. I'll put it right next to on the side by me, and you could watch along with us with that as well. Salute to Chef Dan, my partner in the channel, out there working on a Sunday, on a football Sunday. I know he hates that, but hey, you got to pay the bills. You got to make money. So he's out there, and people are hungry. So salute to Michelin star Chef Dan out there cooking delicious meals all across the New York area and the Manhattan. So salute to you, Chef Dan. Wish you were here, but you got to do that thing. Mr. Steve felt like, what's going on, Steven? He says, hi, not happy with the Knicks trade. Wow. Okay. I understand that. I understand. I mentioned about that. I made a video reaction at 11, almost 11 o'clock at night. We came on live after the Friday night SmackDown watch along, and I had to come on when the news broke. I said, damn, instant reaction. I was very shocked with it. They needed a need in center. They upgraded in center. They got height, but there's pros and cons to that deal. I didn't want to lose DiVincenzo, but man, we'll see. Only time will tell if that was a smart deal. The contract I didn't like, but it is what it is. All right, we're about to kick off here. Yep, it's raining. So I thought it was going to be a nice, I said sunny, but it's raining, 62 degrees with showers. You trust your veteran quarterback, former MVP, 4-time MVP, to throw the football in these conditions. All right. Jets will receive the football here, so Denver won the toss. Here we go. Now my scoreboard is going to be ahead of me. It always is, no matter what. Even if I do basketball, baseball, it's always ahead of me. All right, here's the kickoff. I'll bring it on in a second. And here we go. This one, he's going to down it. So the Jets will get it on the 30. So Rodgers and the Jets will go on offense first. Let's bring that here. All right. As I adjust here. And they're 3 plays ahead of me. Here we go. Under center, first and 20 now. Rodgers steps back, looks, and he got sacked. Sacked on first down. So Justin Sternot came in right in the middle linebacker blitz on the first play from scrimmage. So loss of 9. You had Hall stepped up, but he came up the other side. So he sent both linebackers right through Elijah Vera Tucker. All right, so now 2nd and 8 now. 2nd and 8. This is Vance Joseph defense here. 2nd and 8 now. Shotgun formation. Rodgers takes the high snap, looks, steps up. We'll let it go. And this one fires. And just too far incomplete. So it was intended for Conklin. Good coverage there on Denver. Now it's set up 3rd and 18. 3rd and 18. So the Jets looking to throw the football here with Rogers step back, got slapped. Here, another toss here. This is what drive people crazy if they try to run the football here. Shotgun formation with Hall in the backfield. Now, Rogers looks, throws underneath. This is completed. Wilson, but he fumbles the football. And Denver recovers, and they turn it over on their 30-yard line. So Garrett Wilson puts the ball down and in great field, good position. Wilson fumbles it. He was going to be short of the first down, and he wanted to make some extra moves here instead of going down, and he loses the football. So Raleigh Moss in on the tackle, actually recovers it, and Jones knocks it out. So Brandon Jones coming up with a big tackle that loses the football, and the rookie quarterback gets great field position for the Broncos. 30-yard line. Bo Nix under center now. Nix, rollout, play action. He's going to set up a screen pass. Williams now picks up one, and he tippy toes, and that's a pickup of 3 yards there. 2nd and 8. We got a flag on the play. Hold on, penalty marker. Here's the wet blanket. Here comes the officials with the wet blanket. All right, it's a pass interference on the offense. So it's a 10-yard penalty. Back them up. That's the last thing you want to do. Franklin called on an offensive pass interference. If you're the Broncos, you're got in great field position. You don't want to take yourself out of field goal range. And let alone that, you don't want to go backwards. You want to go forward. You want to build on something positive. All right, now, 2nd down and 20. 2nd and 20 from the 40. Now, play action, pulls it back. He's going to toss this one, and incomplete. He throws that out of bounds. Another flag? It's going to... Oh, come on. Let's see. Back-to-back penalty. It's a penalty decline. It was a legal man, eligible man downfield for Denver. So the penalty is declined. Wow, 2 back-to-back penalties here on Denver. All right, 2nd and 20 now, man. In motion, shotgun formation for Bo Nix. Nix now looks, checks. He's going to let this one fly. Deep ball, downfield, just off the fingertips, incomplete to Sutton. Wow. Incomplete. Wow, McKinley gave him a nice shot there. And just off the fingertips of Sutton. They were watching the replay there. Now 3rd and 20. 3rd and 20 now. 3rd and 20. All right, here we go. Shotgun formation now again. Now Nix, quick screen. And the Jets blow that up. Good tackle. The Jets sniffed that one. DJ Reed for a loss of a down. So Denver, instead of going forward, they lost yardage here. Now it's 4th down. They're going to punt. The good job on the Jets defense. Of course, some of it is self-inflicting penalties here by Denver. Back-to-back penalties that backed them up. But, man, the Jets defense held, and good job on DJ Reed. Good open field one-on-one tackle behind the line of scrimmage there on that screen. Good job on Reed. That's why Reed, Gardner, one of the top corners in the NFL. So here's a nice punt coming up. There's the punt. And they're going to let this one, trying to pin it inside the 10. And great job by Denver on the 1-yard line. So that was done perfect as Mims. Marvin Mims Jr. 43-yard, down and at the 1-yard line. Now they're going to have to look at that because he had a foot on the end zone. You have to establish position back in the field of play. I don't know if this just if it counts with the end zone as well as the out of bounds. He had a foot on the end zone. I don't know if he had gathered the 2 steps in to down that, to be the first person to down that ball. I don't know if it's the same rule when it comes to the end zone as well as the out of bounds line, out of bounds chart. So we'll find out. They went on a commercial break. This might come back to the 30. It might be a touchback or the 20. We'll find out. I don't think it's a touchback. I think they're going to put it on the 1-yard line because it looked like he had enough. I think he looked like he did enough 2 steps before he touched that football. He established his positioning outside. So maybe what I'm saying is just going in circles, moot point. But interesting. I wouldn't be surprised if they moved the ball to the 20-yard line. So good job on the Jets defense. Got minus. You know, there was minus plays there on the Denver offense. Also, that, you know, that pass interference hurt them. Then the penalty, eligible man downfield. And then, of course, the Jets just sniffing that play off. A couple just off the fingertips. They were going for it deep. I'm surprised Sean Payton. Well, that's Payton. He wants to go for broke. And, you know, he knows in this league you need 7 instead of 3. You know, you could win. You need touchdowns. This is a 1-possession league or sometimes 2. And you got to get the 7 instead of the 3s. You got to play to win, to score, not to kick field goals. And that's what Payton's philosophy is early here, at least in this first series. All right. We got commercial. We got a commercial. Look over here. I got going on over here. I got the Texans playing here in this game over here. Jaguars. All right, they're coming back from commercial. They're showing us how to make donuts or bagels, actually. Pumpkin patch. Apple picking, all that good stuff up in the Northeast corridor. Yeah, people are picking up apples. I'm over here picking up avocados for my tree. All right, so yes, he did establish. So here it is. Deep in the end zone is Hall. So no room for error for the Jets here. Let's see what they're going to call. Under center is Rodgers now. Bunch formation. Hall in the backfield. He's going to give it a Hall. Hall gets out of his end zone, picks up a yard. And we get a flag immediately. So these officials are going to be all day throwing flags. Listen, it's a wet day here. We came to see the players play. We don't want to see every two plays you're throwing a flag. Holding on the offense. So they declined the penalty because it was on Smith. It was not in the end zone. Remember, a penalty in the end zone leads to safety. All right, 2nd and 9. Rodgers still under center now. In the eye. Now, he's going to hand the ball off. And he got stopped and just got to the original line of scrimmage. No yardage gain. So this will be now 3rd down. Right now, Denver's stuffing the run. Good job there. Good job stuffing the run. Allen Jones, our own friend John Franklin Myers, who should have not left this team. Cooper, Strand, Barton, Budo, Certain, Jones, Locke, and Moss, excuse me. We got, oh, come on. These officials, another flag. This is going to be a long game. False start on the offense. This is going to make this game unbearable, insufferable with these officials. So back them up, 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10, back on the 1-yard line. Rodgers, empty backfield. Actually, no, he's got the running back in the shotgun. Another flag. Oh, Christ's sakes. They did not move the football. You can't move it anymore back. It's at the half-yard line. So that's a flag and a so they're at their own half-yard line. Rodgers again, shotgun formation with Hall in the backfield. 3rd and 10 now. With a raining condition, he'll throws incomplete. Knocked away, so they're gonna punt deep into their zone. Jets field position. They can't move the football, getting pinned back. And now Denver's going to have great field position for the second offensive possession in a row. And that ball was just a little bit thrown away from Lazard, was the intended receiver. Rodgers wanted interference, but after all those flags thrown by the officials, they weren't going to throw the pass interference flag there. They just threw like 4 flags in a row. They weren't going to throw a 5th one. Here we go. They're going to keep an eye on the punter. He doesn't step out on the back line, and he doesn't, and he kicks it off here. This high kick, and 45, at the 45 he starts. He's moving, goes lateral. He hasn't gotten to the 50. Good job on the Jets punt covering. Did not allow Denver to get in their Jets side. Good job getting downfield, and they'll get it on their own 47-yard line. So good special teams. 56-yard punt and minimal return. Only got a 3-yard return. He decided to go lateral instead of going up, running it up and going. And good job there. The Jets sniffing that out on the special teams. Good job right now. They're going to need all 3 sides of the football to come up big. And right now, special teams in their coverage was very good as we get a timeout here. Let's give you some scores, guys. I'll give you some scores, what's going on around the league here. Minnesota really immediately jumps on the Green Bay Packers 7-0. Atlanta jumps off on New Orleans. Boy, if New Orleans lose this back-to-back games here, losing that tough game and then losing it to Atlanta, they're trailing now 7-0. A game in Tampa, not so far from the Sports Jedi networks here. Tampa's up 7-0 on the Eagles. So Tampa, after that loss last week, they're trying to come back here and beat the Phillies Eagles. A game that just tied up right now. Jacksonville jumped up 7-0. CJ Stroud and company immediately tied it 7-all Houston with Jacksonville. Indianapolis up on the Pittsburgh Steelers 7-0. The Rams kicks a field goal early and they're up 3-0 on the Bears. So I'll keep you updated on all the different scores. Those that are in a knockout pool or just on a pool like myself, on who could pick the most wins on the money line will win. Will win the pot. I gotta try a change of pace. I hate what I'm gonna say right now, but this is the second offensive series. Maybe in the third time that the Jets go on offense. You want to try out Brandon Allen running the football in this third series. Maybe a different change of back for the moment. Just for the moment, I love Breece Hall. Just a moment, because right now everything is getting stuffed in the middle. I don't know if the Jets have a fullback to lead the block as well. That's a lost art. The fullback in the NFL to lead the block and open up the holes. Everybody wants that special. They want to spread 3 wide receivers spread. Usually the tight end will lead, but we haven't seen that with the Jets here. And they haven't been running, at least the first 2 series, running the football effectively. Here we go. 1st and 10 Denver now. Bo Nix now. They're gonna run the football, and he got hit, and he just got back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a half-a-yard gain. Surratt comes up and clears up and clogs the center. All right, here's a second down play. Second and 9. Now Nix goes right into the shotgun. Now he rolls out, looks, he throws it underneath, and good job by the Jets. Open field tackle. And Sherwood, another good open field tackle. And it's a loss of 2 on the pass play. When you're going in the shotgun, he tried to get his safety to the running back there and on the screen. And good job by Sherwood, who's playing phenomenal work. Phenomenal football in the absence of Mosley and making the most opportunity of his time and doing a great job. So here's another 3rd and 11. So there's a loss of 2. 3rd and 11 now. Now Bo Nix looks, pumps, throws, and that was a duck. That was not even a clean throw. That was sponsored by Aflac, and that was a duck. How bad is Zach Wilson? He couldn't beat out a rookie. I mean, not only that, they could see that Bo Nix was their future. Steven, maybe that's the reason why also. They know that he's their future. All right, they're going to punt. Steven, we know that Zach Wilson, I don't think he's ever going to be a starting quarterback in this league. Unfortunately, he's not. I don't think he's going to be a starting quarterback in the league. And won't be surprised if 2 more years from now, he's not even in the league, Steven. He might be doing some college football pre-show or for BYU or something later in his career, or being a analyst on Fox for college football today or something like that. I don't, because he does have the look. He is a pretty, handsome man. He got good features. He has a face for television and stuff like that. And if he could complete a sentence, he'll be on TV as an analyst. I could see that for Zach Wilson. I don't know if he's gonna be in. He's not gonna. He's kind of reminds me of. I'm not saying he's the same exact player because although Johnny Manziel did it to himself too with his attitude, but he kind of gonna have like that Johnny Manziel type of career. A lot of hype, a lot of expectation that thought they were going to be, and never really translate when the time came to play. Mansell never made it as a backup or jumped around the league. I can't even say Sanchez. Sanchez had more success than Mark Sanchez had much more success than Zach Wilson. He got to 2 AFC title games. He bounced around as backup for a lot of teams, but Zach, I don't think he'll be a backup anywhere else after Denver. I hate to say that. I think Zach is, after Denver's decides to release or be done with him, I don't see him getting picked up by no other NFL team. Maybe the XFL. He could probably rejuvenate. Is he gonna be humble enough to accept a opportunity at the XFL? Only who knows. But I don't think so. I think he'll be done with football. Hey, they're honoring the old Jets. There's Mango. Hey, Wayne Kerbeck, Wesley Walker. Altoon, my man, Altoon in the building. I love Altoon. Missed the number 88. Here we go, under center now. Rodgers. They're going to run the football and back to the line of scrimmage. Now, Breece Hall cannot find a sim or a lane to run. All right, this is 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Now, the weather is raining. Got some precipitation. The wall is slick. It's wet. We already saw a fumble by Garrett Wilson. Shotgun formation for Rodgers. Got a running back in the backfield. Play clock at 3. They get it off. He'll fake the handoff. And no, he actually gave it a haul. And that's another loss. He took it inside, and he was blown up. Terrible running game, and Denver, kudos to Denver attacking on the run. They are getting in the backfield, and that's another loss. Denver's run defense has been extremely tough here. The linebackers are getting into the backfield of the Jets, and kudos to Denver playing some good defense here. This is the 3rd and long now. 3rd and 12. That's a loss of 2. So both teams are in a minus in total yards. -5 for Denver, -2 for the Jets. Now Rodgers looks to throw. Rodgers stepping up in the pocket. He's still loose. Rodgers still looking. Rodgers throws and incomplete on the run. He goes down. Now let me see Rodgers getting back up. He's back up. He took a hit. I just wanted to see that at the end of the play. So that's a loss, incomplete. The Jets will punt. The most thing about it, we could do this. Rodgers got back up. As he got wrapped, Benito wrapped. So Denver's defense is bringing it. Here's a punt. Here's Morstead with the punt. Fair catch on the 34-yard line. So that's where Denver will bring. All right. Let me put the score here and maybe. All right, we'll get that going there. We'll get that going there before. No score. So both teams are in the minus category on total yards. -5, -3. 5 for the Broncos, 3 for the Jets. The only thing that kind of worries you a little bit, I know I know it's raining, I know there's bad conditions, but that's a rookie quarterback for Denver. I got to give kudos to Denver's defense. They're bringing it. The Denver defense, very impressive. Stopping the run in the backfield, getting to Rodgers there, 2 sacks on Rodgers. Right now, the Denver defense, the Jets offense got to get creative here. I know it's raining. I hope that they didn't deter or getting spooked by Wilson fumbling the football. Get something short. Get some stuff in the slot. Set up some wide receiver screens. Set up something different. We'll see. Keep that Denver defense off their toes. They're coming quickly. They're coming behind. Maybe that's something they got to see. They got to give them some time. To offensive lines, got to give the Jets some time. Give him a couple of time here. Give Rodgers 3 seconds. He's been getting the football out in 2.7, 2.5 seconds. Second fastest in the NFL. Give him some more time. The guy could make it happen. So hopefully the coaching staff, in this possession, when offensive coaching staff when they're on the sidelines, can make those proper adjustments to see what they see out there. Do they dare to go 2 tight end set? And you have enough with Lazard and Williams, or Lazard and Wilson. You could put, you got enough there with the 2 tight ends. Will they put Brandon Allens, in and try something different? We'll see. All right, they're coming back here. Denver on offense on their own 34. Bo Nix in the shotgun formation now. Got a running back in the backfield. He's going to pitch it to the running back behind. Good job there. He picks up, and that's one of a positive play for Denver. So he picks up 6-7. So Quincy Williams on the stop. Second down. Actually, that was a pickup of 4. It looked like 6 to me, but 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. 2nd and 5. 3rd and 5. 2nd and 5 here. Under center now. Now he has a fullback in the backfield. He fakes it. Now he hands it. Delay handoff. Up the gut it goes, and that's a pickup of 2. We'll set up a 3rd and short. Now it's a 3rd and short for Denver. 3rd and manageable. So that's a 2-yard pickup. So They're showing up here the highlights here. 14-0. 14-0 Tampa on the Eagles. All right. In JetLife, people are getting loud. They're getting loud here in the third down play. Can the Jets get off the field? 3rd and 3 now. 3rd and 3. Bo Nix now has the running back in motion. Nix gonna throw. Nix stepping up. There's room. Now throws on the run. Incomplete. So one thing Bo Nix cannot throw on the run. That was an ankle. Incomplete. 3 and out. Good job on the Jets forcing a punt here. They got to stay on side. A Jet penalty will give a first down. No, the punt. There's the kick. And this one fielded on the 15. Gibson has it. Gibson stays on his feet and takes the football all the way to the 23-yard line. So the Jets will start on the 23rd-yard line on their own. And both teams here back and forth. You could see like a boxing match, just sparring, throwing some jabs, jab, jab, nothing landing, nothing connecting. Denver's defense has been really up to task, up for the big task at hand, getting in the Jets' backfield, not allowing them to get their passing game going or their running game. Neither one. They don't seem comfortable. Also, field position, pinning the Jets back deep in their zone where they have to change the play calling. You know, they have to be more predictable, and run can't take those gambles, because especially where you are in the field, and especially on a wet day and a wet game, we already see the Jets fumble the football on 3rd down, 3rd and long, where Gary Wilson wanted to make that extra play and gave up an opportunity for Denver to be in the 30-yard line in field goal position, and they also imploded. So this has been a very extremely sloppy game, like the weather. Very sloppy, very... yeah, that's just the perfect word, sloppy. We'll wait to come back here. Cincinnati's taking a 6-0 lead on the Carolina Panthers. Jaguars take a 10-7 lead on Houston. Indianapolis increases its lead 14 zip on Pittsburgh. Rams still up 3-0 on the Bears. All even in New Orleans, 7-7 between actually in Atlanta, New Orleans and the Saints, the New Orleans Saints and the Falcons, 7-7. Minnesota has a 14-0 lead on Green Bay, 14-0. Sam Darnold and company. We'll see them next week in London, 9:30 a.m. Get your mimosas. I'll have the mimosas ready, and the Bloody Marys ready for those who like Bloody Marys. I like mimosas better for the game in London. Get some bagels, lox, croissants, you name it. And salute to everyone. It's National Coffee Day. Had my cup of Café Butelo. So it's National Coffee Day. All right, here we go. Rodgers under center now. Rodgers fakes a handoff, rolls out, throws it. Nice there to Conklin. I should Rucker. Rucker close to the first down. He steps out of. So good job there. So Rucker, the local kid from Long Island. Pickup of 9, so it's 2nd and short. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. I like them both. As they're going to run the football. And they lost again. Hall went down a loss of 2. I like Nova. I like both. I like a little bit of both. I like a little both. A little bit smoky locks as well. You smoke the salmon. I like that too. All right, here's a third down. Jets have not gotten a third down. They've been the number 1 team in the NFL in third down conversions, but they're 0 for 3 here. They'll try to break that here. Lassard in motion now. Oh, they moved a jump. Tyron Smith's second false start penalty. Back him up. Makes it 3rd and 8. You can't make mistakes like that. You can't back yourself. Farmer cheese on the side. All right. Here we go. Shotgun formation. Steps up in the pocket. Rodgers going to keep it. Rodgers. Oh. He thought about running for the first down, and he was taken from behind. And there was a pickup of 1, and that will set up a punt. So 1 yard gain on that scramble from Rodgers, and they're going to punt. And good clean tackle there on Rodgers from behind around his ankles. Zach Gallen. Here we go. So the Jets are going to punt the football. 0 for 4 on third down. Nope, no one has a first down yet in this game. Here's another punt, and that's a booming punt. Stepping up. Oh, there's a flag. There's going to be a flag. He was calling for a fair catch, and he was interfered. It was hit. Earl Charles collided with Mims, and they're going to give the Jets a penalty. Tack on 15 yards after that. Mims got the wind knocked out of him. Yeah, but that signal was a little late. I'm sorry. He called for the ball late. No, I don't think so. I'm sorry. He wasn't calling for it until Irvin Charles was already in tackling position. Yeah. Look at the replay, fellas, ladies and gentlemen. It's the right call because you heard the crunch and you see that Mims was injured. I'm not going to argue about that. He did get hurt, and that was a little bit of a dangerous play. But Mims did not raise his hands until Charles was ready for the tackle. Then he stepped up, and Charles was already there to tackle, and then he decides to call for a fair catch. That's a little bit of a judgment call. I'm okay that they're calling that penalty. I'm not going to say, oh, that wasn't totally farce. But he's got to do a better job calling for the fair catch earlier, ahead of time, because just to protect himself. That was awfully close. That was towing the line of when he's off limits from getting tackled. That was close. Right call. I'm not going to argue because I don't want to see anyone getting hurt or anyone getting excessive hits, uncalled for. But he has to do a better job in calling for fair catch, in my opinion. Both teams have a lot of possession on offense, back and forth, 3 and outs, 3 and outs, 3 and outs. No one seems to move the football. No one's gained 10 yards as Mims just got the wind knocked out of him. Is he going to the Trent? All right, this gave them good field position after that. They're on their 47-yard line. Denver's have some good field position, but haven't done much either. Shotgun formation here for Bo Nix. Nix now holds it. Now he's going to run it. Hands it off. Trying to get to the outside, and he gets, and there is a flag here. Now, this is another thing too. This also takes the pace and the rhythm out of the game. Is also the officiating. A lot of flags here in a game that is sloppy. There's a holding on the offense. Back them up for 10 yards, but I'm not going to lie. With all the penalties, makes the game slow, and it kind of kills the vibe of the players. They can't get in the rhythm. They're more worried about getting called for flags, and that's how the mistakes, and you get a uber sloppy game. And that was a clear-cut holding. I get it, but man, rough call here, rough game so far, officiating and both offenses. This is first and 20 now. They back it up. Now Denver, Knicks. Now he'll lay this one to the running back, and that's just got back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a pickup of 1 as the Jets converted. So the defense have been really fast. They've been swarming to the football and getting to the receivers or the running backs extremely fast. Good job on both teams. Their defense are flying. It's a gain, no gain. It is a 2nd and 20, so no gain there. Got back to the original line of scrimmage. 3 minutes left in the first. Bo Nix now in the shotgun formation. 4 wide receivers. 2 on each side. Nix looks. Nix fakes it. Pump fakes. He's taking off. And he runs and he picks up some positive yards there. So he's down to the 45. He picked up almost 6 to 8 yards there. Nice coverage for the Jets. All the coverage, and then he had an open lane, and he took it. 3rd and 13 now. Third and 13. Now Bo Nix looks. Bo Nix dumps it off to a flip, and fumble! And the Jets picks it up. And the Jets get it, and they get on the 34-yard line, so the Jets takes the ball away. Michael Carter II comes up with the fumble, and the Jets are in some great field position. You got to hit the notification bell, Steven. Hit the notification. Oh, Steven, send me here, right to my email. I'll send you when I'm going on. I'll send you notifications through email too. You got my email address. I'll put it again up there. I'll put my email address so you write me an email, and then I'll write you whenever. So make sure you get the notification on the sporting events. And the run play, a nice run, and that is Allen, pickup of 9. So 2nd and 1 now. They switched up the running backs for a moment. Just for a moment. Doesn't mean that you abandon Breece Hall. Breece Hall is ineffective, but Allen just runs with up the middle with some power. Now you got both running backs in the game, Allen and Hall, from the shotgun formation now. Rodgers now. Fakes it to Allen. Looks. Rodgers goes deep and diving. And that was intended for Hall. And I like the play, but I kind of want a wide receiver trying to come up with it. I know Hall's a great catcher who got good hands, but man, 3rd and 1. Do they go power football? Shotgun formation, 3rd and 1. Get under center and run power football, man. 3rd and 1 now. Here's a pitch. Allen. And looks like he's got a first down. We got a flag. Let's wait. The wet blanket. Holding. Holding on Allen Lazard. Again, these officials do not allow these offenses to get in a rhythm. I guess you benefited on last time by Denver, but Again, I wasn't even like, let them play a little. All right, 3rd and 11. Can the Jets convert on 3rd of 11 here? Rodgers in the pocket. Rodgers stepping up. Rodgers throws. He's going for it. There is a flag in the end zone, and this looks like it's going to be a interference, and it is. 1st and goal for the Jets. Let's wait for the officials first. Pass interference on defense. First and goal. You got it, Steven. I'll save it. So the lizard was held and interfered. A 34-yard penalty. 1st and goal. The positive play here. The Jets lined up here on the 1-yard line. Rodgers under center. We got Solomon Thomas as a defensive tackle leading the way. And that's a nice, tough run and not quite there. There's a pickup of 1 Hall. So Hall hit inside 2nd and goal. Denver does a phenomenal job stopping the big bodies that the Jets put in there to try to get the beef in there to push. 2nd and goal. Jumbo set for the Jets. Rodgers under center now. Rodgers, Hall again gets stood up. He got stood up like a 17-year-old on a Friday night. Came up short. 3rd and goal. That's going to go to the 2nd quarter. And the Jets are knocking, trying to get in there with a touchdown as we get into the 2nd quarter. My God, if they can't get this football in, and I understand you're going to go with Hall, but the running effectiveness is on Allen. Allen has been the bruiser to go up there. You had Hall tried it twice. You had him with Thomas. You had some defensive guys. You had and leading the way, couldn't get in. You tried with the tight end with Hall, still couldn't get those 2 yards. I hate to say it, your short down power runner is probably Allen. And I hate to say it because Breece Hall is a monster. I don't see what's going on with Hall right now. And this is total second guessing. This is being an armchair quarterback from home. But the proof is in the pudding, the way Allen's been running the football. 17. You like that one, did you? You like that one? You like that one, huh? We got to. That's why I love doing the watch one with Steven. Steven just makes the chat hilarious with me. He gets me. All right. Yeah, I mean, in more ways than one. Ew. Oh, wow. Yeah, that don't look good for Bidet. Tyler Bidet, yeah. Mm. Wow, that does not look. Wow. He took a good. It was a clean tackle to the back though. The back, the C4 area. If you're a wow, you got a stinger. The images look frightening though, because they're bringing him on a gurney and they're putting him out there, and he's not moving much. Third and goal, but they'll take a moment here. They're tending to the young man Bidet, who fumbled the football on that hit there by Quincy Elliott. It was just a good. It was just a clean hit. It wasn't no malicious. It got him in the C4 in the back area. But he's in some serious pain and a stinger. Hopefully that's just all. I hope that's it. Hoping prayers up to him that he could be able to. He was moving, but moving his upper extremities, but I didn't see nothing on his legs or anything lower. We just hope that he's okay. It's the main thing. Let's take a look around the league here. Oh, there is a Jaguars up 10-7, but the Texans are moving the football. They're in the red zone. They're in the red zone currently right now. There is a pass interference in the end zone. Looks like it's going to be first and goal, Houston. No, actually, eligible man downfield. Excuse me. They'll back them up. So, at worst, a field goal. They're in field goal range. Let's see what happens there. Keep you updated on that Houston and Jacksonville game. They go 0-4. Shai Khan and might be getting rid of his head coach, Doug Peterson. He's on the hot seat. Boy, if they go 0-4, what a crap show the Khans have. The football team stinks. The wrestling show is atrocious. Oh my God, the Khans are taking out. It's everywhere. Vikings up 21-zip, as Steven lets us know. 21-zip. Sam Darnold, Sam I am. Up 21-0 in Green Bay, too. That's a tough place to play. Oh, the weather must be nice in Green Bay at this time of year, not December. New Orleans take a 14-10 lead on the Falcons. 21-0 Tampa. 21-0 Tampa on the Eagles. So the Eagles soaring. They're soaring to a donut. 14-7. The Cincinnati Bengals. The Carolina Panthers with the red rifle. Looking like a football team. So here we go. To start the second quarter. Big 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. Rodgers under center. Thomas is the leading, but he's trying to pass it. Rodgers rolling out. Rodgers nowhere to go, and he'll throw it away. So the former Jet, John Franklin Myers, putting pressure. 4th and goal. You take the points here, especially with the way these teams, with Bo Nix, the rookie quarterback. You take the points. You get the field goal. I hate to say it. I know I've been a big proponent. You get 7 instead of 3s. Here's a field goal. No, they're going for it. They're going to get cute here. So a big 4th and goal, Jet fans. Big 4th and goal. I'm going to hide this because I don't want to see the result. I want to 4th and goal. Shotgun formation on 4th and goal. False start on the offense. Kick the damn field goal. Kick the points. Get the damn points. Unbelievable. Again, you got to be disciplined. You got to be disciplined if you're the Jets. Here is Greg Sirline. From the left hash mark. 23-yard attempt. The kick is up, and it is good. So the Jets take a 3-0 lead, although, listen, that's the play you wanted to do. You wanted to get the points, especially when you have a rookie quarterback against you, and and your defense has been up to the task. You take the points. You always want to be the first on the board. But if you're going to go for it like they did on 4th and goal, you can't come up with those penalties. You got to stay disciplined, the offensive line. And it could be a culmination of the Denver just being a little bit quicker. Their front, it's been elusive in the backfield, and they're making a conscious effort to protect the veteran quarterback and opposing their will. And of course, the officiating is so sloppy. There's so many accountability. The weather stinks. It's raining. I mean, it's just all excuses. You still got to play better at the end of the day. Even the broadcast is saying that. Even the broadcast is saying, take the points. Even though it didn't work out on a 4th and goal, and the penalty was a blessing in disguise. You take the points. You're up. Yeah, and the play calling. Allen should have ran one of those two. You go with Breece Hall. You should have ran with Allen. On the second, you got to mix it up. Here's the kick. Zerline, and this one will be downed in the end zone, so they will go touchback. On the 30-yard line, the ball will go, as that's where Denver will execute, trailing by 3 here. Here we go. Under center's Knicks. Knicks gonna hand the football. And that's a good run, and that's a pickup of 3 yards. So 2nd and 7. Chargers got a 6-0 lead on the Bears. Here we go. 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7 now. Now Knicks fakes. He's going to look to throw. He dumps it underneath. And good open field tackle. What a tackle there by Davis. Ashton Davis there. And that's a loss of 2 yards. Again, this is what the Jets are doing well. If you're open field tackle, not missing, one-on-one, and he just closes it out and goes right there and wraps him up and takes him down on Williams. So that's a loss. Good job there. Good techniques on the Jets defense on the way they tackle. 3rd and 8 now. 3rd and 8. Here's another 3rd down opportunity for Denver. Can they move the football? Can they get a 1st down? Shotgun formation. Now Knicks. Quick snap, pocket, steps up, and incomplete. Dawson was an intended receiver. Now they will punt. Jets put a little pressure there. You saw the pocket collapsing or getting tight on Bo Nix as he stepped up. So here's a punt. And the punt. Gibson, 14-yard line. Sutter steps, changes direction. Now takes it back and goes out of bounds around the 23-yard line. That's where the Jets will go. 11-yard return on a 54-yard punt. Let's go. Rodgers and offense will go on the field here after just scoring three. They just scored 3 points on an opportunistic fumble and Brees Allen running the football. Do you go back to Allen running the football? You got to think about that. You know, Brees Hall has not gotten any positive running yards here right now. It's probably just a bad matchup against Denver. He's just having a hard time with this Denver defense, the run defense here. We'll see. All right, here we go. Rodgers under center now. Rodgers going to hand off the football. Allen. Brandon Allen still moving on his feet and doesn't go down. It looks like he got to pick up a 6 on first down. He moves forward. Pick up of 6. See the difference on the running. He went right up the gut, up the A gap, and kept moving his legs. And he made a 6-yard pickup there on first down. Makes it 2nd and short, 2nd and 4. That's what you want if you're the Jets. You want to make put your conversion on a short in distance, down in distance. Allen in the backfield now. Under center is Rodgers. Rodgers going to hand it off to Allen. Allen with a cutback. Allen with a first down. They moved the chains. A positive 7 yards on that run. All right, so that's the Jets' second first down this afternoon. Allen's still in the backfield, so they're going to keep Allen now. Rodgers under center now. Rodgers hands it off to Allen. Allen again with a nice pickup. So good power running there. Picks up another 6 yards on first down. So Brandon Allen, 4th rounder of Wisconsin. So here's 2nd down here. He's got 22 yards in 3 rushes for Brandon Allen. Now, he's going to run it again, but right in the backfield, he broke a tackle, and he got a loss of 1. It could have been worse. Allen kept moving, but it was a loss of 1. Good stop on the Denver defensive line. Smith pulled and left Benito wide open right into the running back. If Smith would have blocked Benito, that would have been a positive yard there. But if my aunt had balls, she'll be my uncle. Here is 3rd and 6. Rodgers, high snap. Rodgers stepping up. There's a penalty flag as they get him down for a sack. Rodgers goes down. Let's see where Rodgers standing up, if he's clean. Let's see. He took a hit. Rodgers gets up slowly, walks off. Illegal motions on the offense. Damn, they're calling the most dumbest calls. Illegal motion. Let me see where he's at. Yeah, that was ticky-tack, but it is a penalty. And that wasn't going anywhere. They got sacked. So back-to-back plays, Bonito done phenomenal work for Denver here, being an impactful player on that front line. Forced the Jets to punt here. There's a kick. Oh, wait a minute. There's a penalty flag. Fair catch. No penalty. There was a lot of contact on the kicker. See, this is what makes you crazy about the officials. As they call a time, they're in a TV timeout here. I have a glass, a little bit of water. Frustrating. Hey, they're giving them. Hey, this current administration is giving them out for free, Steven. Hello. Look at the commercial too, Steven. Steven, I know you're watching the commercial right now on CBS. You can't make this up. They're changing the actual when you got to be careful when you say I want to eat a hot dog. Yeah, we got some merengue dancing coming off of the commercial break. Hey, look at this. Oh, it's Feta Latina. Let's go. Yeah, right. All right, here we go. Denver on offense. 8 total yards for Denver, 22 for New York. Shotgun formation for Bo Nix. Nix now. Nix looking. Nix going to hand the football over. Good run here. There's a nice run, almost 10 yards, and he got it. So that's a pickup of 12 yards on first down. Big yard for Williams. So that's the first down for Denver. Javonte Williams went 12. That's a nice run. That's a nice run up the A-gap. Atlanta's up 17-14 now. Minnesota up 27-0. Here we go. They're going to run the football again. He's trying to get to the outside. There's a pickup there. 10 close to the first down yard. And back-to-back first downs. So pickup of 10 back-to-back. Denver a little inspired there. They're peacocky now. A couple back-to-back as the rain intensifies in New York. Or New Jersey. East Rutherford, New Jersey. Under center now is Nix. Nix rolls out. Skarner. And got a good play there, and he picks up a 2 yards. Good execution there from Franklin as Garner was on the pursuit. Good job on Williams. Yeah, 28-0 Minnesota over Green Bay. Justin Jefferson just scored. Boy, wow. Second and 8 now. And here's a running play. No, Knicks kept it. Looks, throws. And this one is incomplete. Incomplete. Someone and Adams. Third and 8 now. Denver calls a timeout. Yeah, I saw Adams come up a little bit funny there, and he's getting attended to on the sideline. (8:11) before halftime. 8:11 before halftime. 3-0. The Jets over the Broncos. Tampa has increased silly 24-0 on the Eagles. So their Eagles, it's going to look like they're going to have some donuts here in the first half. Some donuts and some bagels on National Coffee Day. Keep those zeros up, Tampa. Yeah, Adams is going to the tent now, as the drone is full of water. You can't even gotta wipe that off. Why is there a challenge flag? That's not a catch, fellas. That's not a. That's not a. They're challenging that. Ooh, that touch. The nose touched the turf. Interesting. Let's see what they're gonna see. I'm surprised he's gonna make that challenge here. We get a challenge on the review. They call a timeout. They call a timeout. They got extra time, and they decide they're going to challenge that. Houston's up 14-13 on the Jacksonville Jaguars, but Houston's moving the ball. C.J. Stroud moving the football. Just completed a pass in the slot, and now they're in Jacksonville territory. Using his legs, a nice play there. Here in the Jet game and Meadowlands at JetLife, we have a 3-0 game, a timeout. We have a replay review. We'll wait to see if it's a first down catch. Wow, look at this. There's a bunch of flags. That's Houston. Look like they got a first down, but like there's gonna be some holding on Diggs. All right, I went to an Eagles game in Philly as the old vet versus Giant. Their fans are a-holes looking to start fights. Yeah, I heard they're the greatest fans that you would like to put in a blender. What is Druff London doing kicking shrimps like that? We got a commercial. We got commercial. No action yet. We're waiting on that important red flag challenge by Sean Payton from See if they're gonna award him with a catch there. They lost the challenge and another timeout. So they lost 2 timeouts there for a terrible call. That was too. You could see the nose of the football. Who gave him that bad challenge? That guy is gonna get an earful. Now there's a flag here on first, and good play by the Jets on the running play and stopped them. Let's see what the call is. Another flag. This is a bad officiating game as well. There's a penalty marker. Let's see. Offsides. Defense. Neutral zone infraction. I think they use it for mouthwash there, the Eagle fans. Steven. Oh, by a fingertip? They called the most egregious neutral zone fingertip. This officiating, this guy with the Urkel, the official, sucks. Here we go. 3rd and 3. Shotgun formation now. He's going for it. Throwing the ball over and incomplete. Let me wait. Let me make sure there's no wet blanket flags coming out. Hold on. No penalty flags? Okay. Because they're a wet blanket, this officiating. Now they're going to punt. Bo Nix looks like an inaccurate quarterback. According to the scouting report, he's an accurate quarterback, but not tonight. Here's a punt. On the 15-yard line. I saw that. They were eating. They were sampling the local cuisines from the horses. Yeah, they were eating manure. Yeah, I know. Disgusting. All right, ball on the 15-yard line. Rodgers, shotgun formation. Hall back in the running attack. Now Rodgers looks. Rodgers going to dump this one. Throws this one. One-on-one on the outside. Incomplete. Gibson was the intended receiver. So he was blanketed. Good job there. 2nd and 10. Moss on the coverage. Moss just turned around just in time. Second and 10. 2nd and 10 now. Rodgers throws. This one incomplete. Gibson was the intended receiver. Couldn't hold on to it. 3rd and 10. All right, Rodgers now. 4 wide receivers here. 3rd and 10 now. Rodgers looks. Rodgers steps out of the pocket. Stepping up. Looking. Rodgers on the move. Rodgers will run for himself for a 1st down and extends the play. 1st down, Jets.
This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
There's a 1st down. Rodgers gets it. That's a celebratory 1st down. Rodgers moving his feet. When they scored, they thought they would have won the Super Bowl. Oh, my goodness. Here it is. Rodgers will hand the ball over. Nice run for Breece Hall. Finally gets some positive yards and picks up 3 yards. So 0 yards for him. For Brees Hall. 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7. Jets are averaging 1.5 yards per play. Denver 1.6. Rodgers almost had a bad snap. Picks it up, sends it up here to his tight end, and it's a pickup of 1 to Ruckert. So it's 3rd down for the Jets. And that would have been disaster. Rodgers got hit late there. That was a late hit. In that clip, I just had Trump look like he's giving. He's double fisting. Third and 6 now. Shotgun formation. Rodgers. Quick stumps. This one. Hall got it. It was close, but he's not quite there, short of the first down marker. He's going to be 2 yards short. Good catch by Brees Hall, but he needed some Jimmy Johnson extends to extend the football. The Jets will punt. I didn't see a fair catch call for Mims, but okay. If he loses the election, he's going to be doing a lot of that. Boy, that CBS announce table with Matt Ryan and JJ Watt, they decided to get rid of Boomer and Sims. Oof, that's a huge mistake. All right, here we go. Bo Nix. Bo Nix is under center now. He's got the tailback and a fullback. Now he'll give it to the tailback running up the middle in the I formation, and that's a pickup of 8 on first down. Good driving, good power football. 25-yard line. Let's go. They're moving the football. If you're a Denver fan, you like that, but you still got to be able to complete some passes on third down. Eventually, they're gonna stuff the box here. This is a 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. They're going to run the football, and they're close, and they get the first down and more. So they get a first down. They move the chains. 29-yard line. We're getting under the 4-minute mark before halftime. About 2 more plays before the 2-minute warning. Sauce Gardner's got to get a better. Sauce Gardner had a chance to blow that play up, and he just did. When you tackle up high, you're gonna get blown away, especially in his size. He isn't the biggest guy. You got to go low, big guy. First down, 1st and 10. Now he's gonna run the football again, and he gets a pickup of 1. Clock continues to run down. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. 2nd down. 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9. Actually, 2nd and 8 to be more up. Shotgun. Nix. Quick throw. Good open field tackle, and that's a pickup of 1. Quick blowout. Good job. 3rd down. And Bo Nix got his man purse, and he has his man purse where he can put his hands in it. 3rd and 8. Here's another 3rd down opportunity for Denver. They're 0 for 6 this afternoon now. Shotgun formation. Bo Nix backing up. Rolling out to the right. He's still rolling. He looks like he's going to keep it. No, he throws. And he floats it. Incomplete. 2-minute warning. 4th and 8. We're at the 2-minute warning. All right, we got a 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning before halftime. Let's look around the league. Let me give you an updated situation around the league in the NFL. Philadelphia has gotten on the board, but they trail 24-7. 24-7 in Tampa. All even in Carolina, where the Panthers 14, Bengals 14. Houston has a 17-13 lead on the Jacksonville Jaguars. 17-0. Indianapolis all over Pittsburgh Steelers. Bears on the board 7-6. So they're up ahead on the Rams. You got the Falcons up 17-14 at halftime against the Saints. Battle of divisional foes. 28-0. 28-0 are those Minnesota Vikings on Green Bay. So they're eating all their cheese and fondue all over Green Bay are those Vikings. And of course, this barn burner here, 3-0 between Denver and New York. The Jets up 3-0. Yeah, this is what I don't like. I hate when we get close games like this when you're playing well and you have opportunities. You don't want to get Tim Tebow the way Denver just, they were that game. Remember when Tebow beat the Jets? The Jets were winning that game, and they just let them hang close, and Tebow went ham, and they beat the Jets. I know it's a different team, years different, but we've seen this story a lot when they leave teams close by, and they just got to if Bo Nix just get one positive drive put together, boy, it could spiral in some good stuff here. The Jets got to put this game away. And I know the weather conditions are bad, but I don't see anything creative on the offense. I'm seeing a stale offense. And kudos is, we got to give credit to the defense of Denver. Their front seven has been really causing havoc for the Jets. But you got to change the pace. You got to change the pace, though, Steven. You got to do something up-tempo, do something different. Ugh, I don't want to. Yeah, that's another one. The '98 championship. Ugh, we're up 10-0 and we lose. Yeah. Ugh. Here's a punt. Jets got all three of their timeouts. Gibson got it. Gibson's gonna throw it. He's on the 25, and he will go tackled. So he's on the 26-yard line. That's where the Jets will take over here with all their timeouts. 1:47 to work. Can the Rodgers and the offense get the Jets down the field enough for a field goal to possibly take a touchdown? They get the football back at halftime too, so they could double dip. They could score here either via field goal or touchdown and still get the football back and really kind of cement this game at home. You're at home. You gotta show your home dominance as well. They're not doing anything to write home about at home on the offense. They're not even keeping the possession. They're not running the football well. It looks a little bit. I understand the conditions are not the favorable with the wet ball, but it's not cold either. It's steady rain, but it's not cold. It's not a cold rain. Now Rodgers now. Rodgers gets out of his pocket. Rodgers throws on the move. And that's a nice play there. And that's a first down under the middle to the Lazard. And that's a first down. 25-yard pass play on the run. Good job throwing it on the back foot. He led him there. And the Jets will move the football a minute and 23. They can still work in the middle of the field. They got all their timeouts now. They're on the Denver side. Now, quick release and incomplete. That was low. The clock stops with 1:15 here. Zerline getting warm up here. He's going to have to kick in the elements here. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10 now. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers fakes it. Quick throw. Quick release. Good job there. And Lazard gets hit immediately to no gain at the line of scrimmage. The clock continues to move. We're getting to 1 minute now, and there'll be a 3rd down. 3rd and 10 now. Here's a big 3rd down here. Here's a shotgun formation. They're about 15 yards from field goal range. Oh, man. 10 yards. 10 yards for field goal range. But I can say 15 with the conditions. Now Rodgers steps up. Quick throw. And that's a 1st down in the slot. 1st down. Quick release in the slot to the Lizard Lazard as he slithers away in the slot for a 1st down. Let's go, Lazard. Comma that, Lazard, if you know Police Academy. Man, he got hit on that release. 28 seconds. The Jets call a timeout. Now, with 1st down, you could still work the middle of the field. You still got 2 timeouts, 28 seconds, plenty of time on the clock. You don't have to go side out. You could still, you can actually, believe it or not, run the football as well, too, with 28 seconds. You still got 2 timeouts. So the playbook is open for the Jets here with the time. You're on a 53-yard field goal. You could still run the football if you want to get closer and make it a more manageable field goal. So a lot of stuff is on the table for the Jets here as Rodgers with the football now. Rodgers looks. Rodgers throws up and over. Oh, he catches it. Is it in play to Mike Williams? Mike Williams makes the catch. 1st down. Oh, wait a minute. Incomplete. The wet blankets said incomplete. 1. Wait, the play is under further review. This is going to be interesting because it looked like he touched his toes. He looked like his toes, his tippy toes, were on the ground, and then he got hit. Let's see. Williams, tippy toes, and then he got hit. I think this is going to count. He's got the football there, both feet. Oh, yeah, no, that's a catch, ladies and gentlemen. That's a catch. I told you from the beginning, this officiating stinks. Urkel and his officiating crew next week should not be on the field officiating this team. They should send their asses to the high school coaching to officiate games because they stink. This officiating crew stinks. So now we're gonna play it. There you go. You try to take that away from us here. 1st down. And the good thing about it, the Jets did not have to burn another timeout. That was a quick throw. 23 seconds. Only took 5 seconds off the clock there. You could still run the football if you want. If you're the Jets, you could still work the middle of the field. There's still plenty of time here with 2 timeouts. That play was very important. 1st and 10 now. The ball is on the 14-yard line. The Jets are in the red zone. Shotgun formation now. 4 wide receivers. Now Hall in motion. Empty backfield. Rodgers steps up. Rodgers steps up again. Gets free. Rodgers has some running room. Rodgers going to step out of bounds. So he got out of bounds there. 16 seconds. He escaped an opportunity there. Almost got sacked. So the mobility got escaping there. Becoming a little Houdini there. I will remove this for a minute so we could get pleasantly surprised. This is ahead of us. 16 seconds here. 2nd and 9. 16 seconds before halftime. Man in motion here is Wilson. Now Rodgers from the shotgun. Looks, steps up, backs up, and he got sacked. More pressure from John Franklin Myers. That was a dumb move again. I liked it, Franklin Myers. And he come back to bite the Jets here in the butt. Yeah, look at Franklin Myers. Always been a good player. He gets the sack. Our good old friend, John Franklin Myers. All right, Jets call a timeout here. 3rd down and 1. 3rd and 1 now. 3rd down. 1 timeout left for the Jets. Ten seconds. Now you could still throw the football. You could still pick up a 1st down. You could play one more play if you want. You could go for it. Back shoulder throw. Go back shoulder to Wilson. We'll see. Ball on the 20-yard line. Right now, 38-yard field goal if they don't get any or don't advance the ball. They're going to run it with Hall. What a stupid play. All right, so they take the clock down to 2. Remember, they get the football back at the second half to start the second half. And now Zerline will go, and Zerline's got to hit this field goal. Hit the field goal, take the points, go to half up, possibly 6-0. We'll see. So a 35-yard field goal. This kick is going to be on the right hash mark. 35-yard attempt. This is close, almost just to an extra point kick. We'll see. And here's the kick. It's up, and it's good. So the Jets in front, 6-0, and we go to halftime. So halftime show here, guys. I'm gonna get a refill. I'm gonna get more to drink. Walk a little bit. Enjoy the halftime program. I'll be back. Don't go anywhere. Don't change the dial. We'll be back. We'll continue the watch along. Just want a couple of minutes here to regroup, to get some water and some drinks, and we'll be back. Enjoy the halftime. I'll be, like I said, right, we are back, ready to go. Second half action. Jets up 6-0. And of course, we were interacting at the half there. I hope you got your refill on your snacks and your drinks and your beverages. Yes, the Jets coaching staff is holding this team back on the offensive play. On the offense, one thing, as much as we want to ridicule a little bit of the coaching staff, I can't ridicule Coach Obrecht on the defensive end because their team is tackling. When you don't have missed tackles, when you open field tackles for losses, wrapping up their players, swarming to the football, that's good coaching. Good techniques, good players executing the coaching staff plans. But on offense, what are we doing here? We're becoming a little predictable. We're trying to do the same thing over and over again. Definition of insanity. Try something a little bit different. You're seeing Braylon Allen is working with the football up the gut, up the A gap. Why don't we not calling that with Breece Hall running the football? I see a lot of running towards to go east and west where you should be running up north. You should be north running with Breece Hall. He's a bruiser as well as Allen. And I don't know if that's design run or if it's that Breece Hall not running up, putting his head down and running in between his tackles. That's another question there. And also get a little creative on offense. You're seeing that they're rushing, get something different, pull the guard, pull something, do some jet sweep, especially if you're not running up the gap. Then try something different. Don't be so predictive, especially in that shotgun formation there where you have your running back already 8 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And by the time he gets the handoff, how quickly the Broncos are getting in your backfield, that's a disadvantage, a disservice there. So, yes, I could agree where you might say where the coaching might be holding them back a little bit. I tend to could be agreeing with you more. Let me get myself back up here. Here we go. Second half actions are about to begin shortly. Let me give you some stats there. Bo Nix is 7 of 12. 7 for 12 minus 7 yards. So, Rodgers 8 of 16 for 81 yards. I know it's wet. I understand it's bad conditions, but you got to persevere. You could do short passes, do short passing attack. We'll see. This is what coaching is about. Who could make the proper adjustment. The Jets will get the football here in the second half. And I appreciate you on the comment there. Thank you so much. Leading rushing 5 carries with 26 yards for Braylon Allen. Breece Hall has 9 carries for only 3 yards. I had a lot of negative plays, but they still keep feeding him the football, which is nothing wrong with that. He was our workhorse. Breece Hall is our number 1 running back. I'm not trying to disparage or say he stinks or he's not our number 1 running back. Hall is our number 1 running back. But listen, not every day is your best game. It's maybe today is not his day against this Denver defense. Try something different. Let's see if they make that adjustment. Coaching is about making the proper adjustments in the second half, and let's see which team makes the proper adjustments here. Oh, no, it's Denver. That's right. Denver gets I've been saying it all wrong. I do apologize for keep saying that New York was getting the football back. Denver gets the football. This is going to be a touchback. Yep. So Denver will start in the 30-yard line. So I misspoke when especially in the first half. The Jets will double dip, will get the football back. They'll get a field goal here. They'll get the football. I was completely wrong. So I do apologize for making that statement and not putting that to attention to details on that. All right, here we go. Bo Nix, shotgun formation now. 1st and 10 on the 30-yard line now. He's got the running back in the backfield. Running back, now you have the wide receiver moving in motion to the top of the screen. He's going to run the football, the late handoff here. And that's a pickup of 2 yards on 1st down. 3-yard pickup, not 2. So it'll be 2nd and 7. Michael Carter, the second with the tackle there. Bears have a 10-9 lead on the Rams. That's in Chicago, by the way. Here it is under center now. Bo Nix now fakes. He's going to roll out now. Looking. He's going to throw on the run, and he finds a nice play, and that's one of the best play for Sutton. Nice rollout pass there. So the best offensive play all afternoon for Denver, coming off of the start the second half, coming off of halftime there, and Sutton just running across route. So Bo Nix roll out, moving, something that's a Sean Payton special there. We saw that a lot with Drew Brees, rolling out the pocket, having your wide receiver on a cross route. So that's a positive yards there for Denver as they're in the Jet territory now. 1st and 10 now, ball on the 44-yard line. Now, he's going to hand the ball off and blown up in the backfield, and the Jets get back there. Quincy and Quentin, the Quentin brothers, and they're everywhere. That was Quincy Williams there, but Quentin had penetration there. So Quentin had that great penetration, and Quincy was there to finish it off. Beautiful, beautiful execution by the brothers there. That's a loss of 5, 2nd and 15. 2nd and 15 now. Here's a shotgun formation now. Bo Nix looks, throws. He's going for a deep, and that one is caught and almost intercepted. Something was the intended receiver. Third and 15. Oh, it had a hand on it. A little bit high. A little bit high. Sutton had a hand on it. Just a little bit high there. Overthrown just a little bit high there. Bo Nix throwing with some confidence here or taking some chances. 3rd and 15 now. 3rd and 15. Now, Nix looks. Nix with time. Nix was going to throw this one over. Throws that one. Sailed it away. Incomplete. So, punt. So, Bo Nix overthrew it. He had a guy open there. Just double pump. Is the Knicks film the best on JFK assassination? What's up, Peter? How you doing, Peter Robinson? Salute to you. Now, here we go. Here's the punt. Dixon. Fair catch. Gibson makes a fair catch. We got a flag on the play, though. What else is new? I guess the officials want to make themselves part of this show with the flags. Let's see. If we're going to get a holding on the gunner. Holding on the receiving team, so they're going to half the difference to the goal. All right, so the Jets will go on offense here in the second half here. Now, like we said earlier, coaching is holding this team back. Wasn't specific. I wanted to know if it was the offensive side of the football coaching or the defense. I pleaded the case for the defense side, the coaching staff. I kind of defending them. Albrecht and company, doing a good job. Special teams is doing a pretty good job. Very good job there. Now it's the coaching side of the offense is what's holding this team a little bit back here. And we all have our doubts. If you're a big-time Jet fan, we all have our doubts, reserves, our opinions about offensive coordinator Nathaniel Hackett. We all worried about that. If that's a detriment to this team, is his creativity of calling plays as an offensive coach. Case in point, last season. I know you have a 4-time Super Bowl MVP in your backfield, but an aging man, a 40-year-old, do we trust this offensive coordinator to put the 40-year-old in a greater position to succeed where the 40-year-old doesn't have to go over his skill set? Right now, Rodgers is playing one of his best footballs prior to this game, throwing the football under 2.5, 2.7 seconds. Release point, second quickest in the NFL. I understand it's raining, and I understand this is not a measuring type of game that you could, this footage of this tonight's game is not going to be pretty. This is not a game that you're going to be prideful to win, but prideful to watch and build off of. But if you could win a tough, rugged game with just basic football, running the ball, and quick, short passes, you could be excited about what we'll see for the Jets to win this game, because you have the experienced quarterback there over Bo Nix. Use the experience. Keep it simple, stupid. What I want to say for the coaching staff: keep it simple, stupid. Don't overcomplicate it, but help out the quarterback. The Rangers 54 years, the Jets 55 and counting. Where would it end? At least the Rangers won in 94. At least the Rangers won in 94. We were, listen, the sun has to come up, Peter, one time at least. It can't rain every day. I mean, all the cliches. I mean, man, they got to win. I mean, all right. Rodgers now gives it a haul, bouncing, and he falls, and he gets back on line of scrimmage. Again, when is the coaching staff going to say, I got to put Allen to run the football? Hall, right now, I got to make a quick pivot change, and you running the football right now, just for today's game. Doesn't mean that you got to cross controversy, stripe, or mischief. Just right now, change it up a little bit. All right, 2nd and 10. Wilson in motion now. Shotgun formation. Now Rodgers, quick throw. Now Allen from the backfield. Allen gets a first down and more, and he gets out of bounds. So first down. 12-yard pickup on first down. That's it. Keep it simple. You had a guy coming in. You had a blitz coming in, and you gave a nice screen to the halfback, and you got 12 yards out of it. Something simple. Just a simple play execution. The defense dictated where that play was going and how successful that play was going, and the Rodgers, a veteran, took advantage of it. Here goes shotgun formation now. You got both running backs in the backfield. Now, Rodgers throws, and he throws incomplete, out of bounds. I believe Breece Hall was the intended receiver. Rodgers just threw it away. All right, here we go. They break the huddle. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Shotgun formation. Allen is the running back in the backfield with Rodgers. Now, he's going to pull it back and quick throws to the tight end, and that's a first down. And that's a tough fought. Here's the referees. I mean, they cannot get this game going with these officiating. What's the call now? They're just throwing flags to throw the flags. Illegible downfield. That was not egregious. That was not an egregious. This officiating, I mean, my God. That's very frustrating. They're also taking the air and the rhythm of this game out as well. 9 penalties for 52 yards for the Jets here. So back to the 14-yard line now. The Jets will go here. Rodgers, shotgun formation. Rodgers looks to pass. Rodgers steps up in the pocket. Dancing outside the pocket, will throw, and he gets completed to Mike Williams. First down, Jets. So So the 18-yard scramble by Rodgers. Rodgers moving it around, moving and stepping in the pocket and moving to the side lateral and beautiful. And the guy could throw on the run. Beautiful. And that was a perfect throw on the run. Jets moving the football first. New set of downs here. Single setback. Allen in the backfield. Allen now fakes it. Roll out. Over to Wilson. Wilson stops and he gets back to the line of the scrimmage. Good open field by Sultan, stopping Wilson on a short gain. Pick up a 1 or maybe none. Good pursuit and good tackle there. Yeah, good technique. That's a good way of showing a safety or corner how to play that play. That was well executed. Very well executed by Denver. 2nd and 9. That was a pickup of 1. Empty backfield. Rodgers. And lost it. Pump fake. That was just a bad play. Lost the grip. Incomplete pass. So it makes up a 3rd and 9 now. Ooh, Rodgers just lost that football with just a wet ball. Rodgers a little frustrated on his face there. All right. Big play here. Just short of the 30-yard line. Rodgers. 3rd and 14. 3rd and 14. Allen in the backfield now. 10 penalties for 54 yards. A lot of penalties here. This one dumps off to Gibson. Gibson in the crowd. Gibson tried to create after the catch and drop in the 36. That's a good play. I like that play, guys, but not in 3rd down. Why can't we put that on 1st down? Why do we wait on 3rd down where especially the way the Denver defense is swarming and stopping? Why not do that on 1st down? That's when you could pick up, the play calling. Again, back to what and here's a punt. Back what he said, the coaching staff is holding his team back. The calling of this play there. Why? Here's a low punt. It takes a jet bounce in, and it'll keep bouncing, and it'll go out around the 13-yard line. So good 51-yard punt. In a game when you need field position, you need to put your team on better field position there. Jets did some nice things for a moment there on offense with Rodgers' mobility, moving out, creating Mike Williams. We mentioned that earlier. If you watch me in the broadcast, I said this could be a game for Mike Williams to come out. It would, but take the training wheels off of Mike Williams a little bit. But the thing was the weather. We know that he's tended to have some history of injuries. But Mike Williams becoming a big factor here, especially, where you're going to need every bit of big plays here, every 1st down, just to extend the chain in a low-scoring, miserable weather condition game in JetLife. And it seems to be a trend, no matter who you have as a quarterback or no matter who you play. If you're a fan of the Jets and Giants, it's a product of where you play. It's not the product of the team. You could change because year after years, you could bring all different type of players, and you kind of seems like both these teams, these franchises, play the same type of terrible games, swamps. It's the building, the area, the region they play in. It's just not conducive for that fancy throwing the football. It ain't Miami where you go on a run and gun and throw the football with great conditions. You're gonna get this type of football play for both local New York teams as long as they still playing in JetLife. Until the Jets move out of JetLife or MetLife and they get their own arena, their own stadium where dome, that's when you're going to see the style of play for the Jets change. It's going to be the same type. The weather condition, no matter who you have as quarterback, you're not gonna get a real high power offense, all that stuff. In my opinion. That, and this is gonna be a hot take, guys. It's gonna be a hot take, but it's a shame that they approved Buffalo a new arena, a new stadium, where it should have been the Jets getting in the new stadium. And I'm gonna say, oh, you're a Jet fan saying that. Just think about it. They get the Jets in Dome Arena in the metropolitan area. They could do other events there, wrestling, boxing, other stuff, indoor soccer. No one's going to do WrestleMania in Buffalo, or SummerSlam, or All Elite Wrestling, or NCAA tournaments. But if you do it in the New York metropolitan area, Dome, you would have had concerts. You would have had so many different things, but that's a different argument for another day. So here's Bo Nix, and we get some movements, more flags. There's a jump. Looks like they're going to back him up. Here we go. Urkel and the group is going to get together. So back him up 5 yards. This is a sloppy game. There's a sloppy game from the players and from the officiating. Sloppy. MetLife is an embarrassment for a newer stadium. Has no bells and whistles or a dome. Yeah, and SummerSlam is going there next year for the wrestling. Here's the play. They're going to run the football, and that's a nice run there, and that's a pickup of 3-4 yards. Moving those legs there. Tony Adams. Hey, Jacksonville's up 20-17. Come on, Houston. Here we go. Nick's under center now. Nick's who's going to run the football up the middle. So McLaughlin almost got a first down. It'll be 3rd and short. 3rd and 2. That's a nice run on the running back on 2nd down. He grabbed the football and he cut and he went up right up the A gap. Right, he went up north. He didn't go north. He didn't decide to go side. He just took the football, one cut, and boom, right up the hole. 3rd and short. 3rd and 2 now. But there's the shotgun formation. You just had positive running play. Get under center. 3rd and 2. He's going to run it with blocks. He got the first down. Williams. So he picks up a first down. They'll move the chain. So he pick up a 4. So the ball on the 25-yard line. Denver will get a new set of downs. Come on, Jets. Let's go. Only field goals. Only field goals, Oscar. Sorry I didn't see that, everyone in the Instagram. 2 field goals for the Jets. All right, now under center now. Now, play action. There's a lot of flags here. A lot of flags everywhere. Let's see what... Here's the wet blanket of the officiating. Let's see what the play is. Let's see what the play is here. Illegal shift on the offense. Penalty is declined. So, penalty decline. Jets have a 6-0 lead here as here's a big play here. Nix looks. Nix moves a little bit. Nix throws. He's going to let this one fly. And deep ball. Incomplete. DJ Reed on the stop. It was intended for Flat Franklin. And he comes up short. Hey, I don't blame them for throwing that football because the way this officiating stinks. You know, I'm surprised that McDonald didn't get hit with a late hit. So here's 3rd and 11. So here's a big 3rd and 11 now. Play clock at 4, 3, 2. Ladies, that's a delay of game. Nope. They didn't whistle it. He throws it, stepped up, and he complete. That should have never accounted. First down. That was a delay of game. That was a delay of game. They let him. The clock was 0-0, and the ball was not snapped still. But kudos for Nix just throwing a rifle. First down. Nix going for it. And that one incomplete. Oh, there's the flag. The officials want to interject themselves. They want to interject themselves to this game. It's a spot foul. Carter gets called for pass interference. Now Denver's got some rhythm. A miss. That was a holding. That was a holding. Steve Cohen should get the Johnsons, who are the Jets owner, and finance a stadium near Citi Field. I mean, they're putting the casino there, Steven. They're putting casinos. They're not going to do the stadium, which it makes sense. I will agree with you. A dome indoors, yeah, it makes sense, but they're not going to do it. They're going to put they're more into the casinos. They want a casino in New York. 1st and 10 now. Here's a push. There's a lot of holding there. Wow, no call. There's a flag finally now. Now Knicks will throw this out of play. So we got a flag there. There should be an offensive holding there. McLaughlin was the intended target, but no. Let's see. Offsides defense. Neutral zone again. This is sloppy for Jets. Yeah, he's got to start lining up behind. They're calling offsides by a fingertip. You got to stay behind, young man. So here we go. Here's a punch formation. Here's a run. Nice run there on first down to get a first down. So Denver trying to get into the red zone here. The neighborhood doesn't want a casino. They're fighting so hard. Doesn't have the permission. They're trying. They're trying to get that casino there. They're already. Oof. 1st and 10 now. I mean, they already have a casino. They have a few casinos already in New York, and of course at the Yonkers. Believe in Brooklyn or 1st and 10 now. Now they run. Good running. Change of direction. Good cut. And there's 1st and 10 in the red zone are Denver. Denver moving the football, mixing the pass, the run, and the officiating. So they got a nice combination of all three going. But they're cutting. They're cutting. They're running with some aggression. That's pure. That's good football. Knicks under center. Boy, a turnover will be beautiful here. Here's a pitch. McLaughlin and the Jets pick up a 3. So Broncos could still get a first down without scoring a touchdown. They got to get to the 1 yard line. They could get a new set of downs. But it's now 2nd and 7 as Peyton looking at that play sheet. The Jets defense. Can the Jets defense keep this to a 3-point advantage? Can't give up the 7. Or could they take the football over? 2nd and 7 now. Nix throws. And that one, dropped. Incomplete. So Colin Sutton dropped it incomplete. I'm going to remove the 3rd down play for a moment. So we don't want to get, they're always ahead of us. So I don't want to spoil it. So right now, 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7 right now. Denver could still get a new set of downs without scoring a touchdown if they get to the 1-yard line. Don't start lagging on the most important plays here. All right, 3rd and 7 now. Nix looks. He's going to throw the football, and of course, it lags. This is why I hate doing streaming. Give me DirecTV where I don't have to worry about this nonsense about. And they score a touchdown. They score a touchdown. They let them hang around. Denver tied it. Now they have an extra point away from taking the lead. And it decides to lag. He was wide open. Sutton was open. No one around him. And the kick. Denver takes the lead. This is the type of game that the Jets, hopefully they don't Jets it up. I mean, it's a type of game we'll see. We're going to see now as a Jet fan if they change their narrative of the same old Jets, because this is a game you're supposed to be at home and win. And you let them hang around here in the 3rd. You let them take the lead. Now the Jets have to answer this score. They have to answer this score some way, somehow here. They can't now be pedestrian. Too many mistakes, too many errors, too many issues. Will McDonough has to learn how to line up, not all sides. You know, yes, you could raise your eyebrows on the officials with some of their stupid calls. They've been terrible all game, but you can't be always going to that crutch every year. Oh, the officials were terrible. At some point, you have to make the right adjustments. You know how the officials, it's 3 quarters now. You know how this damn officials been calling the games. They've been terrible. You got to make the right adjustments, Jet fans. You got to see this coaching staff, again, make the right adjustments. We had our friend in the chat. He said it perfectly. The Jets coaching staff is holding this team back. Now, let's see this coaching staff make those adjustments. We talked about making the adjustments. Right now, Denver has made the proper coaching adjustments. Right now, they started opening the football or throwing the football, doing some cross routes. Also, the running attack has been much more crisp, much more better, much more. You see the offensive line opposing their will, opening up some holes, and the balanced attack of different running backs from Denver is working. Case in point, you got Hall, you got Allen, mix and match, run. Mix and match fresh running backs. You got guys who are bruisers for the Jets in their backfield. You keep running Hall over and over, and then you bring Allen. Allen does a few good plays, and you don't see Allen. Then you go back to Hall. Mix it up a little bit. Change it up a little bit. Read the temperature. We'll see what they answer back here. Is these type of games that makes you frustrated because you could be ahead, but you're shooting yourself on your foot with penalties. Here's a kick. He's going to take it out of the end zone. Gibson on the 20. He hits his own man, and he down on the 25. Weird play there. as the Jets offense will take over on the 25-yard line. All right, so Bo Nix get his first passing touchdown of his career. All right, under center is Rodgers. Rodgers now. He's going to run this football to Allen. Allen trying to get backfield. Allen just got nowhere to go. Looks like he got a loss of 1 yard as Denver defense playing extremely well, swarming to the line of scrimmage and stuffing the run. So they actually said a no gain, so he got to the line of scrimmage, no gain. He actually was hit in the backfield. Kudos for Allen to just keep moving his legs to get to the no gain. 2nd and 10 now. Rodgers now in the shotgun. Rodgers fakes handoff, steps up, throws on the middle, and that was tries to thread the needle and broken up there. Conklin was the intended receiver. Good pressure there. 3rd and 10. That was incomplete. Just good. That was just a good defensive play there by Denver. All right, here we go. Shotgun formation. 3rd and 10 now. Wilson in motion. Rodgers looks, steps up. He's going to throw. And that was complete. Mike Williams again comes up big. That's a first down for the Jets. Rodgers stepped up in the pocket in the zone and nice pass there. Again, this is the Mike Williams coming out party. We were talking about that. Take the training wheels a little bit off of Mike Williams. And right now, Mike Williams has been huge for this team here. Now Rodgers, quick when it throws. Oh, one-on-one, and he drops it in the bread basket, and it's a catch. It's a clean catch by Garrett Wilson, but there's a wet blanket on the field in the form of a flag. I'm not going to say anything until these idiots say what it is. So offsides, and it's a first down.
This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
And now they're going to challenge this. Now, Peyton already lost the challenge. So the play is under review. He already lost his challenge. And that's a close one. It has to be inconclusive evidence. He got it. 1, 2. He looks like he got it. Now, again, I am a Jet fan, so I might have my glasses towards the Jets' favor. I didn't see they went to commercial to see the replay there. What's your thoughts, chat? Is that a catch or no effing way? That's an incomplete? Remember, there's a penalty, so they get a 5-yard penalty instead of the completed pass. We'll see coming back here. Jacksonville still has a 20-17 lead on Houston. So that game, Jacksonville's trying to get on the board and trying to win their first game of the season. Indianapolis have a 17-3 on Pittsburgh. That's in the third. Carolina trails 28-14 at home to the Bengals. Philadelphia just scored 30-16. So it's 30-16. Philadelphia trails Tampa. So Tampa at home just 90 miles away, maybe less than that, from my home to Tampa, as the Bucks trying to hold off the Eagles. Atlanta at home has a 20-14 lead on New Orleans. New Orleans trying to avoid a 2-game losing streak after starting off hot and scoring so much points in the first few games and cooling off a little bit on the offense, especially against the Eagles, and now here against the Falcons, their trail. But a team that has not cooled off one iota is those Minnesota Vikings, who we will see next week in London. They're up 28-7 against the Green Bay Packers. So Sam Darnold playing extremely well, finding possibly, at least for the short term, for the first quarter of the season, finding a nice home in Minnesota. And he's a free agent. He's on a 1-year deal. He's on a 1-year deal with Minnesota. Does he buy himself a contract with the Minnesota Vikings to stay? I mean, I know they drafted the young kid in this year in the draft, and he's their future. But I wonder how with Minnesota if they continue to win. The call on the field stands. Boy, I'm telling you, that's a bad call that's a terrible. Whoever's advising Payton as in the replay is an idiot, because that's another one. There's one there. All right, so the call stands. 1st and 10 now. The ball on the 30-yard line. Rodgers now. Rodgers looks to pass. Quick throws. And he got Lazard the Lizard for a first down. Flag. We got a penalty flag here. Guys, let them play. Let them play, Urkel. What's the call here now? Unsportsmanlike conduct from Lazard. You gotta keep your emotions in check, Lazard. Come on, especially in field position with bad weather or bad weather condition. Where's the penalty here? Because of that? This officiating crew is disgusting. They shouldn't even be coaching high school football. They should be coaching Pee Wee football. How terrible this officiating crew is. They push it back here. Rodgers now under center. He's gonna fake the handoff. Looks to go for it. No, he'll dump it to safety blanket to his Conklin. Conklin puts his shoulder down and it picks up 4 yards. 50 seconds before we get to the 4th hour, the witching hour. Damn, he had it. Oh, there it was. Okay. Smart move. A rookie or younger quarterback would have threw that football, possibly intercepted. Here we go. Now he's going to run the football. Allen, close to first down run. What a hard first round. He powers his way, and that's the end of the 3rd quarter, but they're going to celebrate with a first down.
This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
So we go to the 4th quarter, 7-6 in the witching hour here. Let's go. Any Buns game. I definitely have to check it, Steve. I won't be able to until I get off the air with my email for a minute. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can open. Because it's going to mess up the browser. I should have done it at halftime. Yeah, now it's spinning. There it is. I saw the human nutcracker. There you go. I got your email, Steven. I got your email. Oh, yeah. That's a first down dance there, Steve, that you send me. Yeah. That's a way of celebrating a first down. Oh, yeah. Don't start lagging on me now. We got the game in nitty gritty time. We need the consistent go. I don't know if she's kosher. All right, the witching hour fourth quarter action time. Although the game in Minnesota is not even close to getting into the third quarter. Man, let me refresh that. Maybe my browser is a little behind. No, they're in the fourth quarter, 28-7, Minnesota over Green Bay. In the fourth quarter, almost winding down. Atlanta has a 23-17 lead on New Orleans. 33-16 is Tampa over the Eagles. 21-31 is the Bengals over the Carolina Panthers. That's in the fourth. Everything in the fourth quarter witching hour. 24-17 as Pittsburgh trying to come back on Indy. Wow, interesting, as Big Task at Hand is in the building. What's going on, Big Task? I had a great summer. I hope you're doing good. We're getting ready here. Yes, indeed. We got Rodgers in the backfield. Rodgers in the shotgun, excuse me. And he tries to that was a discombobulated play there. Got squished. And that's no gain. Interesting play there. So Rodgers switched the play and threw it immediately, kept it. It should have been a run play. He tried to go, so he wished he had that one back. Second and 10. And Hall, and the commentary said it the right thing. I've been saying it all game. Allen should be getting the bulk of the running, and got Hall in the game. Maybe Hall could get a play here, and they'll throw it to him, and he ain't complete. He is not off his hands. He is not having a good game, guys. And it's okay. Not every day you have your fastball. And tonight, it doesn't seem like Hall has his fastball. There's nothing wrong with that. We're all human. We all could wake up on the wrong side of the bed, and right now Hall didn't wake on the right side. You got to play Allen. So 10 plays here. This is going to be the 10th play. This is a big third down. The Jets coming into the game was the best third down conversion team. Today, this is 3 for 12. Empty backfield. Rodgers now. Rodgers getting out of the pocket, moving. Rodgers stepping around, moving the football. Rodgers trying to extend the play. Rodgers will move forward and stutter steps out of bounds. No one could get open. So they will go for a field goal and try to take the lead via the leg of Zuerlein. Rodgers did not like that, but Rodgers, one of his things, he should have ran that football there, and he couldn't get Wilson to get open. The Yankees are delayed. The Mets are up 1-0. Mets got to win this game, and Arizona needs to lose if they want to get in the postseason. Zuerlein looks like he's going to hit the field goal here, as now my streaming decides to lag. That's the one thing that I'm worried, or I get worried about, is totally streaming completely. That's why I stick with cable or DirecTV for that reason. That's something that I frowned upon when YouTube TV decides that we're going to take over the NFL Sunday Ticket, was this right here. Important moments of the game, and the streaming tends to lag, crash, and all that stuff. It's not perfected, and that worries me. As it kicks the field goal, and I'm still going in circles. That's the one thing that always worries me when I'm doing a game. and especially for the wrestling. Yeah, that's the one that's going to be a bugaboo. If I'm watching professional wrestling and then when there's a moment and it decides to lag, oof, madon. Good thing my NBA TV is via through DirecTV, where I don't have to worry about, thank goodness, if when Jalen Brunson hits the game winner, and so, I don't have to worry about it lagging. I know I'll be able to get it in real time. All right. So now the Jets have the lead now, 9-7. They have to hold this lead. The defense. We've seen Bo Nix feeling comfortable. Also, the rain has let up a little bit. The conditions a little much more better, ideal to play, at least for football, where the rain is steadily dropping and the slippage, although the field is still wet. But if you have a dry hands, and be able to give you enough to throw the football, it's going to be interesting. And of course, fourth quarter, it's simple. Whoever turns the football over here in this quarter is going to end up losing this game, in my opinion. So this is a close, tight-knit game between these two teams. Both defense have been swarming, playing well, bend but don't break for both teams, and most of the time it's being there and stopping the opposing teams as we're coming back here. Oh, don't lag. Come on. All right. Pretty sure, like myself, there's a lot of nervous Jet fans in that arena, in that stadium right now. So according to the broadcast, they're coming down with a little bit of a light rain. All right. The Jets will kick this ball off here. Zerline. This will be a touchback. Touchback, so the ball will go to the 30-yard line. That would Bo Nix. My question is, can the New York Jets defense turn the football over, get a turnover off of Bo Nix, an interception? Can they confuse him enough where they could bait him into a mistake? Can Olbrich disguise where they could get a play, where they could get a interception? We'll see. Here we go. The crowd has come alive at JetLife Stadium. They're loud here. Nix, first and 10 on the 30, shotgun formation. He's going to run the football with some blocking. And again, Williams taking over in the running game. He gets 10. So he picks it to the 40-yard line, a pick up of 10. They move the yard. They move the sticks. If Broncos are able to run the football the way they're running, the passing attack is going to come into fruition where Bo Nix could step in. Again, you got to stop the run. Your front seven. Here we go. Bo Nix under center now. Actually, a pickup of 9. So it's 2nd and 1. Now he's going to run it. Delay handoff. He gets a first down and more. So there's a hit, and he holds the football there. Doesn't matter. And he picks up a first down. So move the chains officially now. So let's go. Oh, wait a minute. Green Bay has cut it to 28-14 just like that. And there's plenty of time in that fourth quarter. 2-score game. Interesting. I guess, Frank, we'll see when they play the game on the field. Now, here's a delay handoff. And only pick up 2 yards. Bills are going to kill the Jets. Remember, that's a divisional flow. Remember, the Bills couldn't beat the Jets with Zach Wilson. You have Aaron Rodgers. I mean, dude, that's why the games are played. But I appreciate the comment. I hope you come along when we do the Jets and Bills watch along. And say hi to Tommy from Bill's Mafia. Our guy Tommy, of course, a big Bills fan from was part of the AFC East roundtable. Here's a run. That's a great run. A great run. Williams. He is taking over the game and running the football with authority. A 16-yard run. Just run. Power running. Great blocking. Parting of the seas. Haven't seen Parting of the Seas, man. Wow. Since Moses left Egypt. 1st and 10. In the pistol formation, Williams again. No, Nix keeps it. Nix, and he only picks up 2 yards. They should have gave it to Williams to run the football. He would have gotten big plays there. 2nd and long. Interesting. It's a 2-point Jet lead here, but Denver moving the football. Appreciate you, Frank. Thank you. I got a little bit of a lagging. No, come on. This is the only thing that gets me aggravated with this here. We got Knicks. This is 2nd and 9. And they continue to run the football. 3rd down. They show Zach Wilson. The first time they show him all afternoon. I thought they were going to give us a lot of Zach Wilson. No, they just showed him the first time this afternoon here for Zach. 3rd and 4. It's a big 3rd and 4. Try to keep him into a long field goal here. If they could stop him. Denver running the football. 75 yards rushing in the second half here. Shotgun formation now. Now, he's going to run the ball. Williams gets nothing. Met at the line of scrimmage, and Jet defense gets tackled and stoppage. So it's going to set up a long field goal for Denver trying to take the lead here. I was about to take the ticker off. It's ahead of me, and we'll see that. They apparently look like they're going to hit the field goal in a minute here. I'll fix the so he hits the 47-yard field goal. And of course, back and forth game here. As the rain lets up, now the offenses are starting to move, especially for Denver. Denver's look phenomenally better. And again, what we talked about at halftime is which coaching staff is going to make the proper adjustments to put their team in succession to win. And right now, Sean Payton on the offensive side of the football has put their team in a better position. They're running the football now with more authority. Guess what? Fatigue sits in on the Jet defense because now they're running the ball. They're running at the Jet defense. Now they have to tackle. Now they have to be perfect on their tackling. They have to make sure they're getting pushed around in on the line, and the running attack is taking over. Where the Jets, aren't even doing some sloppy offensive play. A little bit of Rodgers who tried to go to Wilson there where he said he should have ran the football. I get it now, but also the coaching staff. You have to make that adjustment. Breece Hall doesn't have his fastball today. He doesn't have it today. He's not in. You got to go heavy Allen. You have to go with Allen. But Allen, you're going to get the tap on the shoulder to play. You can't fumble the football. Hold on to that football. You have to hold on to that rock. You can't put the football on the ground. He hasn't done it yet. I'm just saying that. And also, could Rodgers see Mike Williams, who's having a big game as a Jet? Garrett Wilson hasn't really gotten into it for whatever reason, rain, the coverage, whatever the case is. Mike Williams has been a big-time contributor in the offense, especially when Rodgers move around in motion or moving around and scrambling. He's been throwing the football well on the run. Mike Williams has been beneficiary. Lazard got to play well. I thought Lazard getting that taunting penalty, which was kind of hurt that drive for the Jets. You got to play within your head, and you got to play disciplined football. You can't play undisciplined football. Rodgers is getting mad. Hawaiian girl, hopefully he doesn't turn the football over and try to put the team on his shoulders and make a mistake. That's a good thing and a bad thing, Hawaiian girl, because he could make a mistake and cost us for trying, or he could get really focused and start lasering and getting that team firing up. So it's a double-edged sword when it comes to Rodgers getting mad. It could be a double-edged sword. With Rodgers, I can't root for the Jets this season. All right, okay. If the Jets lose its games, Rodgers is about to get his real taste of New York media. You think they're going to get at him? I don't know if they'll get at him too much. I think it'll be a coaching. I think the coaching gets most of the what you call it, the ire or the backlash will be mostly Hackett again and Breece Hall, which is not really too much his fault. They put him out there. He's going to run the football. He's got to run. All right, here we go. Gibson. Now the Jets on offense. I need a touchdown. I need the Jets to go on a 12-play domination and run the football, pass, get a touchdown here. Control eat up a lot of this game here. Take this down all the way to under 3 minutes, 2 minutes, and get the touchdown and go. Let's go. There you go. Rodgers now. Play action rollout. Rodgers throws. Incomplete. That was short. Conklin was the intended receiver. That was just short. That's on Rodgers. Pocket was clean. He had plenty of time, and he just didn't have it. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10 now. Shotgun again. Rodgers looks. Rodgers surveys. Throws quick. Right to the tight end. And that is close to the first down. It'll be short by 1 yard. It'll be a big 3rd and 1. Big 3rd and 1 here. So he went back to Conklin again. So it's a 3rd and 1 now. Big 3rd and 1 here, where the Jets trail by 1, 10, 9, 8 minutes, coming to the 8-minute mark here in the 4th quarter. It's another shotgun formation here with Allen in the backfield. Lazard in motion. Now he's going to give it up the middle, and there is a first down for Allen. So he secures the football. The Jets get a first down. We'll move the chains. So the Jets get some more, get some new set of downs, more plays here. What's going on? He says, I told you, beating the Pats is not the same as Belichick and Brady are gone. Plus the Pats this year are trash. Yeah. But you still beat the opponents in front of you. You don't apologize for that because they weren't apologizing to us when they were destroying the Jets. Here's a play now. Rodgers looks, moves. He's still holding, throws it, and that's a first down to Garrett Wilson. First down. We'll get another first down in midfield. Back-to-back first down. But I see what you mean. You got to beat your opponents on your field. You can't apologize no matter, and you can't play down to your competition. And we'll talk about this game depending on the result here. Oh, look at this. Green Bay just coming back on Minnesota. 22-28. Yeah. Here we go. Shotgun formation now. Rodgers kept it. Rodgers slides, and Rodgers, all right, trying to do an imitation of keeping the ball and running himself there. A little Daniel Jones type of play there. He kept it and slide. Smart positive play here. They moved the football. 8-yard gain there, and that's the right mindset. It's not a guaranteed punt. They were the number one. They were the number one offense on third down in the NFL coming to this game. All right, 2nd and 2 now. They're in the Denver side now. Kept it back. He tried to make a move, and Conklin picks up 1 yard. He is short, 3rd down. And that play started in the back. That started as a negative play, and they were lucky they got 1 yard there. Conklin just shifted his body forward, but it's still short of the first down sticker. And this is a big 3rd down. This is a 3rd and 2. What do you go with this? Braylon Allen has shown. Do you go jumbo package? Do you trust Rodgers to throw the football? We'll see what they go. It's a shotgun formation. You got Breece Hall in the backfield. Why? They're going to throw. Rodgers steps up, sack, and he loses the football. This is... Rodgers a little banged up, a little slow to get up, but he looks like he's okay. Again. That was Roach around the ankles, and that ball was loose. That should have been a fumble. Coaching is holding back this team. Why don't you got Breece Allen, who's been running the damn football. Run the ball. Only need 2 yards. Run the football there. Again, they're sometimes their own worst enemies. They're going to punt. Fair catch. Mims, fair catch. Call for it. 4:02. This is the game. The Jets, 3 timeouts. They gotta get 3 and out on Bo Nix. They can't let Bo Nix pick up a couple of first downs, or they're gonna lose this game. They're gonna lose this game by 1. Remember, Denver couldn't challenge that. They have no challenges. That's a fumble. That ball was already. That's a fumble. That should have been Denver's football. Be honest with you, but they lost it. They lost their challenges. They couldn't challenge it, and Denver, the Jets got a huge break there. They got a huge break. They were able to punt this football. Here we go. Under center is Bo Nix. They're gonna run this football. No, they're gonna pass. They're gonna try to pass, and there's a nice pass, and that's a good job on the Jets to keep them in and stop them there, limit to 3. But Denver keeps moving the clock here. Under 4 minutes now. By the time they'll get it close to 3 minutes as Rodgers is getting worked on. Don't tell me we're seeing Tyrod Taylor in London. All right, here is a 2nd down play as the clock continues to run. Nix is going to run the football as Javonte Williams picks up 2. 3rd down. Big 3rd down now because you're not using your timeouts yet. So you're going to take this down. By the time, depending on this 3rd down, you'll be at the 2-minute warning. So you'll get the football around a minute and 50 something if you stop them through all 3 your timeouts. Antonio, what's going on? Antonio is in the building. Antonio Garcia is in the building. Here's 3rd and 4. Nix, he's going to throw, and he drops. Incomplete. That's a risky play because it makes it 2:40 on the clock. The clock stopped, and he dropped it. So another big play. They went for it. That was a huge gutsy play by Payton. And that drop is going to give the Jets more time. Wow, that was a big play. Oof. That was right on time. Wow. Here's a punt with 2:40. Side of the foot, shank it, but rolls right here to Gibson. And he steps out of bounds. This is the ball game, guys. This is the game right here. This is the possession where you're going to see if the Jets are going to be heroic at home or they're going to lay an egg at home. And I think we're going to remove the scoreboard, which is ahead of us. Guys, we're going to remove the scoreboard due to the fact that it's ahead of us, and I don't want to spoil it. Jet fan 365. I'm watching the Viking games right now, and Sam Darnold looks like an MVP in the first half, and is turning into a turnover machine. Yeah, Sam Darnold, the first quarter of the season, and it's not quite finished. He looks like an MVP, or at least the most improved player of the league. Here we go now. Rodgers now. Rodgers looks. Quick throw, and he completes it. Gets rid of it, and he gets Lazard the Lizard for 8. The clock continues to roll, 2:20. This should take us to the 2-minute warning. Regardless of what happens in this game, I like the Jets' chances against Vikings. Now, the Bills are another story. Don't be afraid of the Bills. 3rd and 2. I'll tell you after this 3rd and... Looks, quick throw, and he gets a first down. Conklin gets the first down. They'll move the football. And we have the 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning, 2-minute warning. When it comes to the why I say I'm not a Bill, don't be afraid of the Buffalo Bills. The Bills could beat the Jets. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that they can't beat the brakes out of the Jets, of course. But look, the Jets have been competitive with Zach Wilson on the quarterback. Zach Wilson as a quarterback, they have been the Jets, have been the Bills twice. And they're supposed to be the mighty Bills, but remember, at the end of the day, Josh Allen is a baker. He's a baker. And what they like to do, he likes to give fresh turnovers. And he will be and if you're the Jets, keep it close, play your defensive game, and you wait for the baker to bake his turnovers and you capitalize. That's it. Maybe a little cocky or arrogant, but I'm not afraid of the Buffalo Bills. I'm not afraid of the Buffalo Bills. I'm more afraid of, if I'm not afraid of anyone, it'll be their own selves making stupid mistakes like they're doing now. You got to beat the Broncos, though, because you play down. The problem with the Jets, they play down to their competition time after time. Minnesota has this one in the bag. Yeah, Minnesota got that. Even with Zach Wilson at quarterback, we played the Bills tough, though. Absolutely. That's why I'm not scared. I'm not scared of them. Appreciate you. Yeah, absolutely. You're a Bronco fan. Good luck. Good luck, TTR. Good luck. No, good luck. Everyone there. And thank you for all the Bronco fans that are watching along with us as well. Appreciate you guys and appreciate you, everyone being cordial, being friendly. And that's what the watch along is. If you're outside of the New York area or you're outside where this game is being shown and you are a fan of these teams, I try to do my best. I'm a fan of the Jet fan, calling a game as a fan, as a real fan, how a fan will want to get emotional with the Jets and get, with the highs and lows and all the good stuff and bad stuff, the Haja and hemorrhoids, like Joe Badingo likes to say. If you would have known Pittsburgh was going to go to 3-1 after the first 4 games, you would have been excited. So if you lose, you're still in good shape and your season is still live. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, sorry. That was one of my friends. Oh, that was from one of my friends. Okay, no problem. Apologize for putting it up there. I read it afterwards. Keep it coming, fellas. Keep it coming, guys. Let's go. Don't forget to hit that like button. Please hit the like. That's all I ask. Don't super chats are welcome, but the like button tells me you guys are watching and enjoying. All right, 2-minute warning. Let's go. JETS. Say it loud and say it proud. Let's go, Jim. Jets. Let's do this. 2 minutes. This is why we brought Rodgers here. Let's go. 2 minutes to go here. Pull this game out. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers looks, picks, plenty of time. And, good defense there. Surtain. That was the marquee matchup in the game. And right there, Surtain put a hand there and stopped that in the slot. And that was clean. Some people could say it could be a little handsy there. I'm okay with that. Clean. As Rodgers goes down again. 2nd and 10. Rodgers looks, steps up, quick throw, incomplete. Not on the same page with Garrett Wilson. You could see a little bit of a disconnect between Rodgers and Wilson for some reason. 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. He's telling Garrett Wilson, think. You gotta think. You gotta think. Come on. This is the 3rd and 10. Of course, this is 4 down territory. This is the game. That's where it is. The ball on the Jets 45-yard line. Jets on the Jets 45-yard line. He got 1:53 on the clock. Rodgers now. Rodgers, shotgun. Rodgers, quick throws, back shoulder. Again, not on the same page. Incomplete. With Gibson, 4th and 10 now. This is the game. I don't know what's going on with the disconnect on the wide receivers and Rodgers. Fourth and 10. This is the game right now. Can they get 10 yards here? Rodgers giving them a talk. Let's go. You need your best play here for 10 yards. This is a big play in the game. This is the game right here. Rodgers looks. Rodgers blitz. And blitz. He got down and he got shellacked. Denver's defense has come up gigantic. 10-9 Broncos, 1:46, and that is a sack. Broncos defense. Vance Joseph sent his safeties. He brought pressure. And again, I said this before, and I'm going to say it again. Breece Hall has had a terrible game. He did not wake up on the right side of the bed. That was his man as a chip blocker, as a running back to block. That was his man coming off the blitz. He decided to go inside and allow the safety to come free. If he were to stay in his position and step up and buy Rodgers that time from the safety blitz there, he would have been throwing that. He could have gotten a man open, and we're talking about a different, but would have, could have, should have. Here, they're going to run the football and quickly, quick stop. The Jets got all 3 of their timeouts. They'll call the first one. So the Jets might still have a little bit of glimmer of a hope to get the football back and a chance to actually win. They're probably going to have to get a touchdown to win it if the Broncos could execute their offense here and get a field goal here. And the Jets probably will have like around 40 seconds to 45 seconds if they get the football back in a perfect world. Now, it's been raining, although the rain has let up, but the field is wet as Garrett Wilson and Rodgers are having a conversation on the sideline. And what makes me worry, Jet fans, what I'm going to question here, where was Mike Williams? He's having a hell of a game. Why? I like Gibson, but not at this crucial part of the moment. It should have been Mike Williams on the field. Here's 2nd and 10. Bo Nix is rolling out. Bo Nix he'll throw this one, and they kept it in bounce, and they'll move the football, and they'll call another timeout. Jim, welcome aboard. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm going to try to do as many Jets. I normally do a lot of the Jets watch-alongs here, although sometimes on prime time when there's wrestling, I do watch-alongs for the wrestling as well, the UFC. But whenever wrestling, I tend to go to wrestling. I haven't had anyone to take over the wrestling watch-alongs alone. So so right now wrestling is kind of hot. But if you guys subscribe and show up, then we'll put wrestling in a little bit of on the sideline, on the shelf for that night when the Jets are on prime time. But definitely, and here we go. 3rd and 5. In the backfield now. Empty backfield now. There's going to be a draw. Knicks hit him. He goes down, and he goes all the way to the right hash mark. Ed, what's going on, Ed Bradley? Salute. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Appreciate you. I've said this here. If anybody wants to come on and watch along the games on with me, like we could go do the play-by-play, we could talk about like a counter analyst or even just a round table. I need Jet fans. I've been on an island. Steve doesn't go much on camera. I need Jet fans. If they want to come on camera to conversate, do roundtable discussions, I need Jet fans. You could email me. I'll put the email there. It's in the video description. I already got the video ready for 9 o'clock, 9:15 next Sunday morning from London. That we're going to be doing the watch along for the Jet game as well. So join us. Let's build this Jet community together and grow, where a Jet fan can come together and have a conversation about what the team that we love and give us agita and hemorrhoids, like Joe Badingo says, the Jets. I mean, my goodness. All right, this is a big field goal. If he misses this field goal, my goodness, there's going to be life there. Well, Ghost King, Broncos country. Hey, I mean, I give you guys a lot of respect. Bad elements, bad conditions. You came in here and on the coast and took this game possibly, but you have to hit your field goal here. You have to hit the field goal if you're the kicker of the Broncos here. It's gonna be different. You're kicking not in the high altitude right now. You don't have that high altitude helping you, so it's gonna be a big kick. It's gonna be a big and important kick here. Jets are out of timeouts with 90 seconds, a minute and 31. So here we go. 50. It's a 50-yard attempt. And here's the kick from the hash mark. Line drive, and it is no good. No good. No good. Wide left. Wide left with a minute and 27 with a 4-time MVP in the backfield. Can the Jets pull this out? Can they pull it out? Lutz pushed it to the left. TR, I wish I could show it in the background. God only knows. I wish I could show it and watch it along like that as well. But YouTube, they will not allow me. I definitely have no problem showing and watching along and talking in a small little box, but they will not allow us to do that. Unfortunately, I wish I could. Trust me, I wish I could. All right, here we go. Big opportunity. Please don't lag. Please don't lag. Oh, I got it here on the other one. All right, 2nd and 10 now. Jets, oh, wait a minute. Jets, all right. Jets are in field goal range as I came back from it. Rodgers now. Quick throw. Gets rid of it. Is that incomplete? Why did it freeze? Oh, there we go. They get a pass down low to Mike Williams again. So Mike Williams. Timeout, Denver. Third down. This is going to be a kick for Greg Zuerlein. Ball on the Denver 32-yard line. Ball on the 32-yard line. 3rd and 6. They're in field goal range for Zuerlein, but nothing's a gimme here. Denver just missed a 50-yard kick. 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. As I use, good thing I have the other TV going. This one is lagging. This one is direct TV here. But my local in Orlando switched over to the Jet game. Here we go. 3rd and 6. Rodgers looking. Rodgers gets the ball, rid of it, incomplete and intended. So here we go. Field goal time with 51 seconds. 4th and 6 as Rodgers took a hit from Moss. So here we go. The game comes down to Zuerlein's foot. All right, Zerline about to hit this one. 50-yard attempt for Zerline from the right hash mark. The kick is up, and it is no good. He misses it off the mark. 47 seconds to go, and Zerline misses the kick, and Rodgers puts his head in defeat, and it was from the hash mark, and Zerline wide right. He did a Scott Norwood, both kickers missing wide to the right, to the left. Wow. Ah, man. What's up, Skywalker? Salute to you. Jim says, Jesus. Let me highlight this. Yes, let me highlight you guys. You guys, I always make you part of the program, at least on my channel. Everyone's voice is heard. And, of course, their Jets are out of timeouts. And this is a game that, it's going to bother us. It's going to bother us. It's going to bother us until the kickoff, until the London game. They're going to go to London now with all that hoopla and all that pomp and circumstances. Man, let me. We're done here for a moment. That's going to be over. Here's my thoughts. I'm going to give you my thoughts in a second as they'll make it official with a couple kneel downs. There's still a chance if they fumbled it. No, that's it. It's over. That missed field goal. Just wanted that. Let me read that. That missed field goal just wanted me $500. I've been a Jet fan since '76, and I know this is a franchise all too well. Thank you for being pathetic franchise. Hey, at least you made some money. I mean, which is cool. There's still a chance. This is when I was watching this, when Aaron Rodgers came to the Jets, and I saw Zerline as the kicker. I said, knowing the Jet franchise, they'll probably get to a second round or the AFC title game, and they'll miss the field goal wide right. I've said that many a times for all the new folks or our new people that are watching me for the first time on the YouTube. I've always said that. I've been saying that. You know what? If the Jets go to my luck watching the Jets, they go to the AFC title game. Rodgers puts them in position, and the kicker boots the kick wide right or wide left. I always thought that, and I seen this game, it kind of fueled to my suspicion that could happen. This is killing me. I'm parking at the gas station, yelling and screaming like a maniac, getting a weird look from other people here. Listen, we're all Jet fans. That's why we do this. You know, the pain and suffering, the aggravation that this team does. I mean, when does the rain literally stops as a Jet fan? And it's not the all end all because they're a good team. Just Denver came in here and played a hell of a defensive game. Joseph is a hell of defensive coordinator. I think Joseph ate and spat out and defecated Nathaniel Hackett's offensive game plan. Plain and simple. They were stubborn. The Jets offensive coaching staff did not put the Jets to put in a position to win. Now, when you miss a field goal right, you're going to say, I beg the difference. But the way the Jets are, they shouldn't come down to a last second field goal. And they were lucky that the Denver kicker missed their 50-yard field goal. Lack of execution there. When you keep being stubborn, and I know we love Breece Hall. I love Breece Hall. I'm not going to say I'm not crapping on the kid. I've been saying it all watch along. He's had a bad game. He's had a terrible game. He doesn't have his fastball. It's okay to go to Allen. You had to bring Allen. You couldn't change the pace. To me, I felt they were force-feeding a lot of Garrett Wilson. And you saw there, they almost pulled the game out. Why? Because Mike Williams was a weapon. And I felt that they still have like kid gloves or training wheels on Mike Williams. Got to let Williams go. You got to let him play. Lassard, I like Lassard, but Mike Williams should be the number 2 target in this team until you get Devontae Adams, if they are going to get Devontae Adams on this team. So this is a tough loss for a Jet fan, Jet Nation. It's a tough one because it's a Bronco team that you should have beaten on paper. That's why you play them. That's why you play the games on the field. You don't go on because, rookie quarterback comes into your building and wins. That's another ouch. It doesn't matter if it's Rex Ryan. It doesn't matter if it's Rob Saleh. It doesn't matter who's the head coach. Herb Edwards, for some reason it feels like a rookie quarterback always comes into JetLife and wins. That tells you a lot about this arena, this stadium. You heard me earlier in the broadcast. I kind of want the Jets out of this damn stadium and get their own dome out of there. But that's another question of the day. As we say, what's up to Gideon? What's up, Notorious G? Salute. How you doing? Hey, guys, I appreciate it. Listen, thank you for all the new folks. I appreciate you guys. Again, I'm going to put my email address. Anyone that wants to join me as a co-host on Jet Football Talk, just email me and I'll send you the link and you will combine. And then you want to join me on the Football Sunday here, you're more than welcome. If you want to talk Jet football throughout the week, it's tough to talk alone because I feel like I go redundant. I'll be totally, frankly honest. I like to have a co-partner or someone else on to talk because it feels like I'm having a normal back and forth conversation. When I'm by myself, I feel like I'm missing something or I don't touch certain situation or certain aspect of the game, and or if not, I feel like I'm repeating myself or redundant. What's going on, Damian Orozco? Salute. Let's go. Good. You know what? Salute to the Bronco fans that joined us here on Watch Along. You guys were awesome. You guys were cordial. You guys enjoyed this victory at the Jets' expense. But the Jets, there's still a lot of football here. It's not the end-all, be-all. You got to clean things up. First and foremost, those penalties. The offensive line penalties. Will McDonald techniques, got to make sure and know where you are lining up. I think that took him out of play because we didn't hear much after those penalties. McDonald being impactful. I don't know if he was kind of shied away, that the officials kind of took him out. But you have to put that kind of stuff out of your head and continue to go after the quarterback. The defense played good. The offense did not. I thought the offense did not. So yeah, no problem, man. I appreciate it. I hope we see you around more often. Listen, again, we do all types. We do basketball watch-alongs here. We do football, of course, the Jets, Giants, mostly New York centric. Baseball, we do the MMA, of course the MMA, UFC, Bellator, as well as the WWE wrestling, NXT wrestling, of course, and all different types, Star Wars, and Marvel comics. So I'm looking always to expand. So we appreciate everyone. We're gonna say good afternoon, happy Sunday evening to everyone. Enjoy the rest of your football Sunday. I hope you enjoy the watch along, not the outcome. And, of course, thank you for all the new folks. We appreciate you guys, man. Let's go, Jets. It's not over. We got a lot of football. And we'll see you for the London game. We'll be back on. Peace out. May the sports be with you guys.
This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Jedi. Not by a long shot. But I've been a part of that journey. A journey built on teamwork, on determination, on hope. In a land of giants, hope ignites in blue. With a legend from the past, who could spark a new generation. Green brings a wisdom, vital in the trenches of battle, against all odds. They must give everything they've got.